Hello, hello everyone. I hope you all are having a lovely time zone wherever it may be. Um, yeah, today we're gonna be finishing up Windbloom and then maybe doing Nilu's story. I'm very, very excited about that. But also, like, my brain go burr because Tighnari, whatever. It's fine. Anyways, we're just gonna get straight into it because I'm already, like, in-game, ready to go. So we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna pause the music, unmute the game, and transition. That's not what I meant to do. No, that's also not what I meant to do. I want to do it so I can see chat. Thank you very much. Thank you, computer. So yes, I am in leeway because I have to do a couple things in leeway, but it's fine. I have not continued anything. I have not progressed story or done anything. So we're gonna first do our daily chores like normal, because there are daily chores. We have to do our chores. Now, what was I going to talk about? I had a topic that I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember what. Shit, it was such an interesting topic as well. Damn it. I love when my brain goes burr. Oh, my brain had a bunch of theories that I wanted to talk about on stream. Hold on. I actually think I have them in Discord because I talked with Icy, one of our mods, about them quite often. Uh, yeah. Because I watched Sayu, the voice actor for Sino, or at least that's what he goes by on Twitch. And he played the recent Archon quest, or the recently released Archon quest. If you don't want spoilers for that, uh, sorry. There are a couple things that happen in it that make him think that it's Kaya. That a certain character is Kaya. I'm trying to be very vague about it if you can't tell. So then those who would like to experience the Archon quest can go experience the Archon quest without me accidentally ruining it for them. But yeah, there are a couple things that happen during that Archon quest that makes them think that it's Kaya. And looking at some of Kaya's stuff, it's actually very interesting. Look for signs. I'm looking for signs. And I have to agree with some of them, actually. It's very good points. Because there's not a lot that we know about Kaya. Kaya's very sneaky, and you wouldn't... And it kind of lines up with the character that we're introduced to. Or that we're quote-unquote introduced to, I guess. A good sign. What is a good sign? I don't know what a good sign is. But yeah, I'm trying to be so vague. It's hard to be super vague and like and to not talk about spoilers. Also, Conrad. I had a... Oh, also, I want to talk about... I saw the recent... Or not recent. I saw a trailer for our sibling quest. Like our sibling Archon quest. Where we go look for our sibling. I saw the trailer for that. And in fact, the red squares that are introduced in that video, or there are red squares in that video supposed to be like it's destroying Conria, which is the city, which is a city that was destroyed for reasons that are still not fully clear. However, those squares are the exact same. One are the exact same as the character or the unnamed god that took our sibling away from us. Down to the color, to the shape, to like the designs in the squares, they are the exact same. Now, if Conria is truly evil and they did have this like coming, then that's like a completely different story. But for now, all that I know in my books is that, or that I can answer with semi-confidence, is that the unknown god that took our sibling away from us is in fact evil. And that kind of proved it to me. It's very interesting. Very excited. I don't know what else to talk about. My brain go burr. I might have to go dip at a couple points if cats start freaking out again. Just because, like, we're trying to get Paige accumulated to the other cats. So, like, to Coder and Maka and Shelby and all of them. Because she is not, and she is very, very grouchy about it.
Life goes on.
So, yeah. Can you tell that my ADHD brain go burr? No, you can't tell. You can never tell. It's impossible. Ew. Just fucking stop it. Here we go. Oh my god, stop all of you. Jesus.
Go.
All of these guys go burr.
I'll protect us.
My brain can only focus on so much. Calm down there. I have no idea what's going on, but I hope you're doing well. Ay, caramba. Bro, just give me a second. Let me just get this tower down. There we go. Actually... How... Oh, there we go. Whoosh. We wrap a click. I'm only doing this because I want the materials. Why? Because I'm a greedy bitch. No one can stop me. Oh no! Wait. Are you okay? Bubbles, no. Bubbles, no. Those theories have, yes, the very, very vague theory that Kaya might be a certain character that we, I guess, are kind of introduced to in the new Archon quest. spilled hot bean. Oh no, not the dirty bean water. Oh no. That's bad. It was definitely a wake-up call. Yeah, I imagine it would be. Yeah, as long as you're good and you're okay now. Like, yeah, I imagine that would be a bit of a wake-up call. Just a small bit. Just a tiny bit. No, nothing too serious. Just a small bit. Is it? It's underground, isn't it? It is underground. Fuck. I'm good for now? Okay, good. I'm gonna land on this guy because this guy's gonna be the stupidest to deal with.
Life goes on.
Or if you don't get those guys out right away, they're stupid to deal with. It's like so dumb. But yeah. As long as you're okay now. Because I imagine that having dirty bean water is not very, very nice.
Faster prize. Gooba, get them! Let's dance. Windblade.
To have very, very hot on your hand. It does not sound great. It sounds actually quite unpleasant, in fact. Here we go. And I'm sorry if I go quiet. I am probably in the middle of kicking ass, which is very rare for me. Escort a train. Oh no. Oh no. Not the transport balloon. Oh, it's fine. I will live. This is fine. Oh. Hello. Transport balloon. Alright, buddy, which way are we going? Oh, we're going this way. Okay, never mind. Uh-oh.
Into the fire.
Okay. Where are we going? I'm guessing we're going this way. Just guessing by all the things.
Gooba, get them!
Should come any faster?
I'll protect us.
I'm not doing the right things. Come on. I'm like Bob Burnham. I was pouring my coffee and missed my cup. OMG, just your luck.
Race you! Windblade.
Okay, yeah, we're going this way. Alright.
Let the show be.
Come on, we're almost there. Almost there. There we go. Ooh, I need these. Here we go. Yay! Now we're all done our daily chores! Oh! Let's see. Let's see, where we go? We're going over here because we want to go to the Adventurers Guild, and I don't want to go into one of the Mondstadt right now. Because we're saving that. I'm scared to go to Mondstadt because I'm going to accidentally activate something I'm not supposed to. You know what? It's fine. Okay, are we done? We are done. Okay, cool. I'm talking very, very fast. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Ad Astra Abbott.
Let's see.
Thank you for
Completing today's commissions. There we go.
Ad Astra Abbott.
Abyssosque. Okay, claim. Mine. Why is my Discord open? I don't know. Well, I know why it's open. It's because I went to check something and then I didn't close it again because game. No think. Sadly, I chuck it. I cut everything you said. I'm... From one ADHD person to another. Can you tell that my brain go burr? That half the time my brain's just like... Well, that's the thing. I'm not a fast talker a large amount of the time. I like to keep to myself a majority of it. It's very rare when I talk super fast like that. Let's see. I am in fact going to go back to Mondstadt. And I do know that the things... Oh, what I did want to do is I remembered there was a thing that I wanted to do. That means you're just excited and hyped up. I know. I want to get Dia so badly. I want to get Dia. Dia, my absolute beloved. Or nervous and stressed. All of the above. That's all I can say. For reasons I don't know, brain just go like that sometimes. All of the above. Yes, all of the above. If it was a multi-question thing, I would get it wrong, because it's all of the above. It do be like that sometimes. Very much so, yes. Wait, when was it again? What time did we need to do for... Okay, 8 to 12. Got it. 8... 8... 8... 8... 8... 8... 8... 8... 8... I'm excited to be doing this one. This one is... I'm always hyped to do, like, festivals and stuff like these, because they make me the most excited.
It's time! It's time! Let's go meet Sucrose and Kale at the crafting bench!
Hell yeah. What happened to the thing? What happened to the really cool mailbox that was just here? Oh, that makes me so sad.
Hey, we're here! Traveler, Paimon, great timing. We got a lot of letters in the mailbox, and I just finished sorting them into 4 groups.
Also, I will be doing the same thing that I did yesterday, where if Tainari comes in and talks, I will be muting the game so I can talk as him, because fuck his voice actor.
Nice work!
If there is a cutscene for him, though,
real work hasn't even started
I can't do
yet.
anything about that.
Which batch of letters should we read through first?
Oh, Genshin has a time wait thing, has a time wait thing like Skyrim. Yee. I think because people got bored of, like, waiting. And they kept complaining, so they just eventually was like... So they were just like, yeah, we'll just add it, because people don't want to wait. When I played, you have to make up time before it got to the time you needed. Yeah. Read Tainari's. Sounds more like a logical paradox. A flower is not of this world. Attracted this. Okay, what it is not of this world. However, if it can be perceived, it does not fit the description of the prophecy. As such, my view of the riddle is that it doesn't have to be a real plant. However, you must also note, with all due respect, that the person who came up with this riddle may not know all the plants in the world. And I dare say that no one can claim such thing. Interesting. Read Albedo's. Flower not of this world doesn't sound like an existing species or something created through special cultivation techniques. Interesting. So, it's a flower not of this world. It did get annoying having to wait because it took forever. And if you got too distracted with doing something, you would go over the needed time and would have to wait over again. Yeah. After reviewing what I've learned over the years, I have now reached the conclusion. Sucrose also came to discuss her thoughts with me. She hasn't yet decided on the answer at the moment of writing me. She hasn't yet decided on an answer at the moment of me writing this letter, so I won't be revealing my conclusion right now. Aww. Sorry, that was too many words I've recorded. No, it's okay. So basically, what Tainari has told us is that it is most likely a flower not of this world, or the flower that it is something that the creator of the riddle does not know. Because nobody can know all the plants in the world. Albedo is holding back his answer because Sucrose hasn't come to a conclusion, so he's going to be holding back his answer until Sucrose does. Sucrose's letter. It feels strange to insert a mailbox that I made myself, but I did find my answer. At first, I thought a flower created by alchemy could constitute one that would have not of this world. When that is not of this world, according to the prophecy. But after giving it some thought, I realized that instead creating an actual plant of flower-shaped mechanism made of alchemical products might fit the description better. Interesting. So I have arrived at my conclusion. A clock in the shape of a flower. Interesting. A clock in the shape of a flower. So like one of those like pocket watches that like a pocket watch that's like flower shaped. That would be cool. So the first one is probably like a pocket watch of some sort. Or the flower on my head. I'm guessing it's the flower on my head. No one can confidently say that they will never get lost. Actually, I wonder if I just skip through all these. If I just like, because my brain's just like, no, read, only do. Cool, we didn't even have to read all of them.
Let me quickly summarize what we found out about a flower that is not of this world.
Okay, thank you.
Tainari believes that on closer examination it might be logically paradoxal, while Albedo says that His answer would be better discussed at length in person.
Okay, so we gotta go
As for my
to
answer,
talk to
I
Albedo.
think a clock in the shape of a flower would constitute one that is not of this world.
Here's what we've gathered regarding a guide who will never get lost. Mona said that she'd like to join us in uncovering the secret behind the prophecy. While Bennett suggests
Flower on
official,
head.
Mona
It's
were the
out of
travelers
this world.
potential candidates.
Yeah, because we came to.
Mika didn't submit much, but he did draw a vegetation map for Master Tainari and wrote up a dragon spotting calendar for Saito.
So, the reason why I'm calling out the flower on my head is because the flower on my head was on me when I originally arrived here. And I'm not from Teyvat. The character you play as is not from Teyvat. But you come here with the flower on your head. That is my, that is why I'm like, I think they're talking about the flower that's on my head. And not the flower, and not like a clock flower or something, but that's just my guess. And I was guessing that the guide is probably something like Paimon. Because while Paimon has gone us lost, Paimon hasn't really stirred us astray, at least up to this point. Actually, has Paimon gone us lost? I can't remember.
Amber also wrote in. She said that she sees herself as nobody's guide, but everybody's friend.
Aww.
As for one who would never lie, Rosaria removed herself from consideration, but both Razor and Sino are willing to support us in our search.
Aw.
Timaeus seems
Oh.
to have forgotten to write to us.
Oh well, he's got a crush.
And finally,
More than
this
likely,
is what
yeah.
we've gathered on a legend that never ends. Klee said that her mom has a number
Klee.
of friends who like to write storybooks.
Clean.
Nisa believes that legends live forever in people's hearts. I think that for a legend to be never-ending, it has to be filled with hopes and dreams and actively pass from one person to the next. So, what are the answers to the 4 riddles then?
Also, if you have not read the manga yet for Genshin, I would highly, highly recommend. It's really interesting and it explains a lot about Kale herself and some of the reasons why the characters in Genshin act the way they do towards her and like the way that she behaves as a character. It just takes a look into more of Kale's backstory and it's very, very interesting. It's super sad, but it's very interesting.
You're really smart, Paimon. I bet you can figure it all out in no time.
Or, let's all share our thoughts on what we think the answers might be.
Mm-hmm.
Wait! Wait for me!
Hi.
Timaeus, what brings you here?
Yeah, what
I'm sorry, I really am. The time just got away from me and I didn't get around to writing that letter.
Uh-oh.
However, I'm happy to announce that I think I can be the one who would never lie.
Huh? This is kinda sudden. Not that we don't trust you, Timaeus, but, could you elaborate a little after you catch your breath?
Of course, of course. Do you still remember the time I, collaborated with a certain Miss Ying R?
Remind me?
Well, basically, she helped me out a lot with my research into potion making once, and, well, we've stayed in touch through letters ever since.
Wait, so Ying R is the girl from Liyue that Sucrose mentioned earlier? We always assumed you were hard at work every time we saw you at the crafting bench. So you've just been writing letters to Ying R the whole time?
No, well, I mean, not all the time. I've done some work too. And anyway, our correspondence covers a lot of serious topics, like perfumes, potions, alchemy. Anyway, a few months ago, I made a vow to the heavens that I will be true to myself and never utter an insincere word until the day that I've managed to win Miss Ying R's heart.
So, at Star Snatch Cliff, you were picking Cecilia's as a gift for Ying R?
Well, that's right. The Cecilia flower is said to represent a once wayward heart transformed by the power of love. I couldn't think of a better flower to give than that. I know full well that Miss Ying R is far more knowledgeable than I in both the ways of the world and the ways of our craft, but I thought I should make the effort for once and put myself out there. Which brings me to the subject of the last few days and the Windbloom Festival. I thought it was time for me to invite Miss Ying R to Mondstadt. But yesterday, Albedo told me that Sucrose has been working hard to help another girl achieve her dream.
Huh?
And when I went to take a look at our roster, I saw that she'd done my remaining work for me. I feel incredibly guilty. I've been spending all of my time in my own fantasy world while everyone else has been bending over backwards to help other people. How could I ever hope to be worthy of Miss Ying R's love if I'm so selfish?
Oh, Timaeus.
And that's why I've decided to join you.
But then what about Yingar? Yeah. Haven't you been planning this for over a month now? You said you were going to invite her to Mondstadt.
Well, yes, I did mention in my letters that I'd like her to visit, which is why I just sent her another gift with my hand-picked Windblooms, along with a handwritten letter. I explained that a matter of great importance has presented itself to which I must devote my full attention for the time being. As soon as it's resolved, I'll make haste to Liyue to pick her up in person. I made sure to package the gift and letter with the greatest care. All I can do now is hope that she'll understand. Point being, please know that I sincerely want to support you in this endeavor. Plus, I think I'm an honest person. As far as I recall, I don't think I've told a single lie in my life.
Well, you certainly convinced Paimon with that speech. Don't worry, Timaeus. We won't let your determination go to waste.
Thank you, Timaeus.
Thank you, everyone. I promise to do everything I can to help.
Okay, so it looks like we found our one who would never lie.
Great! Let's keep it up. On to the other three. Okay, Paimon will do the honors. Ahem. We have with us here the flower, the guide, the legend, and Timaeus.
Huh? Why did you only say Timaeus' name? You should say my name, too.
All right. We also have Klee.
That's me!
With Klee here, this all somehow feels like we're getting ready for a field trip.
There's nothing wrong with a more relaxed atmosphere, is there?
Albedo, have you figured out your answer?
Of course. We will soon see if my hypothesis has any merit.
Actually, I'm still feeling a little nervous.
Me too.
But weren't you all fired up just a moment ago?
Oh, he totally was. I have to
Yeah,
be quieter
you're right.
because my mom is in
Okay,
a Zoom call.
let's do this.
Actually, I'm a little worried too. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. I know what you're feeling. Saying anything becomes so much harder when there are so many people watching.
Well, does anyone know the exact location of where we're headed, or should I do a reading on my scry glass?
According to the prophecy,
I don't think
once we
Timaeus
figured
does,
out
if
the
I'm completely
answer,
honest.
we should test it at the Lantern of Utmost Joy. Wait, but where is this lantern?
I know.
Oh, we know something about that.
I have already found out where it is.
What?
Make up a story of how you discovered location.
Wow, that's amazing. You really know how to do everything under the sun.
Then we'll let you lead the way.
Follow me.
This is it. We're off to find the sacred location of the Lantern of Utmost Joy.
Somebody's gonna be following us. They're so shocked. Yeah, they really are. We're going here? Alright. Go up, I guess. Yeah, no, I have to be a little bit more quiet because my mom is in a Zoom meeting. And if I
According
talk
to
too
the map,
loudly,
it should
it
be
will
somewhere
pick
around
up.
here.
So I gotta be a little bit more
Let me
quiet.
take a look. Oh, it should be right up ahead.
Despite her being in a completely different room from me, apparently you can hear me. Which is weird.
Aww.
Also, I love Clee so much.
I don't see
I
any
want to hug her.
lanterns here.
I wish to hug her very, very much.
Now that I think about it, the prophecy didn't say anything about what the Lantern Utmost Joy actually looks like, right?
It's the friends we
Maybe
made
we've
along the
overlooked
way.
something? Traveler, are you trying to figure out something else from the paper?
Exactly. Venti's note here says we should look up and seek the sky. Seek the answer from the sky.
Paimon's reading too. Huh? It says to look up. But there's nothing above us. The wind didn't trick us, did it?
The slips also says, now recite the incantation. Paimon, look at this.
Place the squirrel on the back of the pointy-eared cat, and a pious puppy will open the doors to show you the way. Huh. Paimon read the whole thing out loud, but nothing's happening.
Oh no. Good luck.
Look! Look! The wind is blowing!
Ooh, wind.
What a strong wind current. Let's ride it up and see where it leads us.
Huh? We'll have to fly up there? Can someone carry me with them?
I can.
Here.
Oh, apparently Albedo will. Albedo's strong boy. Also, I love that nobody mentioned the now random floating island that just so happens to be there.
Ah! This is the first time I've ever flown like this!
Ooh. Oh wait, I watched the short on this today. Oh, cool. Disembodied voice,
Little
yeah.
island get up here in the sky. Did somebody make it?
Probably.
Just to be safe, I've been jotting down our entire route here. This way, no one will get lost.
Oh, good thinking, Cully. Huh. Who would have thought we'd find this kind of table here? Weird. It's almost as if someone was holding a tea party.
It really does feel like it.
I never would have guessed that such a place could exist. Right above Mondstadt, too.
It's very pretty.
Wow! Look at that pretty lantern on the table.
This one is very pretty.
There's
I like
even
it.
a chair for each side of the lantern, too.
Alright, Bubbles, have a wonderful rest of your time zone, wherever it may be. And I wish you luck on whatever you might be working on.
There seems to be something on the back of this chair. Let me have a closer look.
Let me have a closer look.
Take your seat, present your answers, and you shall reach enlightenment. Well,
Interesting.
as far as instructions go, I guess that's simple enough.
So we just need to do as it says, right?
Wait a second.
Uh-oh.
Huh? What is it, Albedo?
We'd better make sure this place is safe before taking our seats.
Agreed.
Everyone, please stay clear for a moment.
Everyone vigilantly watches out for the duck.
All our questions and doubts aside, the scenery here is pretty amazing. It'd be impossible to feel stressed here.
How is everything, Albedo?
Everything seems to be fine. I didn't find any traps or suspicious mechanisms. But I also couldn't find any overt destructive devices.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, it seems that wrong answers won't have any catastrophic consequences.
Interesting.
Looks like we'll have to sit on these chairs and fulfill the prophecy. Everyone, I would like to suggest that we try some risky answers on our first attempt. Let's reserve our most confident answers for the second round.
I
That
agree.
sounds kind of smart. But why?
I get what he means. If we do as he says, then we may be able to figure out how the puzzle works.
I love Clee.
I
She's so
see.
cute.
That
I
makes
just
a
want to
lot
hug
of
her.
sense.
What's wrong, Mona?
Mona, is there something wrong? You're not looking too good.
Oh, are you hungry? I brought some snacks.
Oh, Clee.
Thank you for offering, Clee, but that's not quite it. While Albedo was checking just now, I gave my scryglass a spin, hoping to find some information. But there's a strange aura to this place. It's almost as if someone has been staring at me as soon as we stepped foot in here. But if
Interesting.
nothing here has actually been physically tampered with, then no. Could that person be?
Oh? Mona just shivered. Did she sense some kind of great power?
What do you mean, Mona?
Who could it be?
Oh, Clee.
Never mind. It's not like I've got any proof.
Don't leave us on the edge like this, Mona.
Thank you, Paimon.
I'll just do what Albedo said.
Yes, let's test the hypothesis together, Clee.
Come on, join us, Mona.
Oh, all right.
Okay, then I'll answer the first question. If someone were to ask me to find a flower that is not of this world,
You can do it, Sucrose.
Would be friendship.
then I would fetch a tetragenic sweet flower.
All right, I'm up next. My part of the prophecy is to find a guide who will never get lost.
Kale, I hope you found your answer.
Oh,
My answer is that I will be that guide. For a long time, I have been guided by others. It's taken me a while, but I finally made it to where I am today. Although I still haven't made a name for myself, and I'm still quite immature, I would still like to put my name forward. Because I would like to become a guide that can help others.
oh,
I want to help
Kale.
others the same way Amber, Master Tainari, Sino, and everyone else helped me.
I want to hug
Now
Kale.
it's my turn to pass on the gift that I've been given.
I'm gonna hug Kale. Kale is mine. Icy can go have someone
All
else.
right.
Kale is mine.
It's up to me to answer the third part. I'll submit myself as one who would never lie. Although I've never really had any other virtues or talents, I'm confident that I've always been an honest person. I'd like to thank everyone, too, for giving me this opportunity to
Aw.
validate myself.
Nice.
And last but not least, I will answer the final part of the prophecy. There's no tale more befitting the title of a legend that never ends than our fates as human beings.
Wait, the lantern just lit up! Whoa, all four sides of the lantern are glowing!
It's pretty.
Huh? But
All we did was submit a bunch of test answers.
Kale, could I ask you to stand up for a second?
oh, all right.
Oh.
Huh? What's going on? Why is it lighting up regardless of who's sitting in the chair? Didn't it say we have to answer
He's
all the
staring into
questions
space.
correctly?
It's pretty clear now, isn't it? We've just proven that there is no right answer for this prophecy.
No right answer? How
Interesting.
could that be?
Although the instructions had come from an old and enigmatic prophecy, it is in fact nothing like the ancient mechanism that we had all imagined it to be. I believe the lantern only serves as a simple signal.
Interesting. I
Ah,
note.
and to think, I never expected you to actually find this place.
What? There's someone else here?
We meet again, traveler.
I will fight them.
Hey, you're that Outlander we met the other day at Good Hunter.
It's all thanks to you that I was able to find this place. Good thing that you were too preoccupied with the prophecy to notice someone tailing you from the shadows.
I knew somebody would
Oh,
be
is
following
that
us.
so? Then, why do I spy yet another person following in your shadow?
Wait, really?
There's no need for pleasantries. You should know I'm here for you.
Is it just because I'm a visitor from abroad?
I was there when you snuck your way into Marjorie's place.
So you had your eyes on me even then, huh? That was 2 whole weeks ago, you know.
It's hard not to notice you when I'm on duty every day.
All right. In that case, I'll admit it. I was the person who slipped this prophecy into the storybook.
Why?
But why? Then, does that mean this wasn't a real prophecy after all?
Don't worry. Even though you probably have plenty of reservations about me, you can be sure that the prophecy is genuine. In fact, many of you here today may have heard the code name of the one who left the prophecy to me. She hailed from an ancient assembly of powerful women, each of whom used a single letter to signify themselves.
Who would have guessed? It seems that power was indeed left behind by the old hag after all.
Ah, so you're B's student. It's an honor to meet you. I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Well, what are you talking about?
What?
It's a long story, but I'm not quite sure that I'm the best person to tell it.
I knew that Mona
Since
came
you've
from
all
someone,
spent so
but
much
still.
time and energy trying to decipher this prophecy, you
What?
must also be very interested in the secret behind this lantern, no? The lantern has already been lit. Now then, please allow me to disturb your happy peace.
Huh. Why did this little thing just light up? How strange.
Hello? On the other side of the lantern. Can you hear me over there? Mom?
Oh, I hear many youthful voices.
Madam, I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Oh, since we've last gathered, Jay's successor has already become so reckless and bold. Unbelievable.
Wait. Why are you talking just like the old hag?
Old hag? Who would dare say that? Is that Mona?
Who are you? Who dares imitate my master?
Oh, and Klee recognizes her,
And
recognizes
what
her
of
mom.
imitation and mimicry? It has always been a fool's errand to mimic and learn from humanity.
Oh, Aunt Alice, I'm here too.
Mom, why are you trying to talk like other people?
Wait. Oh no. Oh, this is so cute. Wait, so Alice is. Wait, so Alice and Albedo are related? What?
So I see everyone's here. Well then, my warmest greetings, everyone.
Miss Alice, why would you...
Well, it's been many years since this lantern last lit up. You can't blame me for thinking that one of the old friends from my youth may have decided to catch up again.
Why she sounds so coy all of a sudden?
It sounds.
And if I recall
sounds like-
correctly, we left this lantern in the care of the Animo Archon Barbados. You must be commended for uncovering an artifact entrusted to the god of wind himself. Tell me, are you sitting around my beloved tea party table?
It's a really long table.
Oh, Klee.
Oh, so you are. I suppose this means even the Animo Archon has granted you entry to this place. Was all of this Scarlet's doing?
Wait. Paimon's completely lost now. So what was this assembly you were talking about earlier?
Oh, Miss Alice, would it be all right to leave the explanation of that to you?
Well, you should be rewarded for making it all the way up here and activating the lantern.
Aw.
Now then, let me tell you a long and ancient story.
Okay. Wait.
Ever heard of the Hexenzirkel? As the spooky name suggests, it's a secret society. Once upon a time, it even challenged the Animo Archon himself. But he replied, "Let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song."
Ooh, I like this.
Then
I always
on,
like this animation.
The
It's so
mages would
cool.
only ever convene in the woods, in the skies, or on the edges of cliffs. At these tea parties, they discussed their stories and secrets and resolved their differences, as the tea and cakes bore witness to their pledge never to fight amongst themselves.
Yesterday, I snuffed out the life of my beloved. He had grown old and was extremely sick. He loved me dearly, so I took his fate in my hands and ended his pain.
I'm raising a son.
Oh.
Of all the children I had, he's the only
Oh,
one
that is
left.
100% Albedo. Look at him. It looks like him.
But I suppose that still makes me a mother.
My lifespan is nothing compared to yours, so I wish to leave you with my storybook. Actually, maybe you can pass it on to your children one day.
On the board princess was the story.
This looks interesting. Let me scry.
So that was B. Oh, interesting.
My dear sisters, we mustn't let prophecies threaten our bonds of friendship. Even the most frightening witch was once a little girl, and growing up can be so tough. Sometimes we all need to vent our troubles to the wind. Even if the nations go to war, or the sky falls down, the mages' tea parties shall forever be held around this table.
Aww. Well, I like that story. I love that animation as well. It makes me so happy. That grass go burr in the background.
That's right. We often met here to chat and have tea.
Then, what about the part saying that if we light the lantern of utmost joy, we'd receive a supreme blessing?
About that. I never expected anyone other than Jay to actually read the full contents of that prophecy. It's a little embarrassing. The truth is, that prophecy was actually just a letter that we sent to Jay as a group the day before her wedding.
Aww.
So it was indeed written by all of you.
I must thank you for resisting the urge to immediately reveal the truth to everybody, Albedo. Knowing you, you probably figured out everything the moment you laid eyes on the message.
No, it took me a little longer than that.
A flower that is not of this world, a guide who will never get lost, one who would never lie, and a legend that never ends. These 4 descriptions signify 4 individual mages. When a member of the organization had to leave the group to spend the rest of her days with her beloved, the other mages would write down this prophecy and send it to her to invite her for a final get-together. A flower that is not of this world signifies, of course, flowers that do not naturally exist in this world. This is the signature of our full name, Rhine-daughter, also known as Gold. If there's anyone in this world who could create a flower species that does not yet exist, it would be her. The guide who will never get lost is N, otherwise known as Nicole. You may not have encountered her yet, but she is a truly extraordinary woman who has made this world's direction and order her subject of study. Some of you may be fortunate enough to have already heard her voice. Like a prophetess, she will only speak to guide people toward the truth when a change has occurred in the world.
Interesting.
She has a tendency to suddenly speak in someone's mind without any warning.
Could she have been the one who... I forgot I named Skarmish that. Could she have been the one who spoke to me while we were investigating MJ's baby girl?
If one day you would be unfortunate enough to run into a truly dangerous situation, she may use her voice to guide the way forward for you.
Who would have guessed that there are so many mysterious women in this world, and that they would all know each other?
The one who would never lie is... me. I hope no one would take offense. It's just that I, Alice, or A for short, have always had a soft spot for those with sincerity and candor.
Aww.
As for a legend that never ends, you may not know M in person, but you've likely encountered one of her works. Have any of you ever read The Boar Princess?
Huh? I'm pretty sure every child in Mondstadt has read that book.
It's also one of my favorite stories. Em was
Aw,
an exceptional
that's
human writer
amazing.
who used her prose to teach me the meaning of grief.
Aw,
Don't you think such a person would deserve a seat at the mage's table?
of course.
Paimon's getting more and more lost.
Oh, I'm
It
keeping up
may
really well.
sound hard to believe, but I can attest to everything that Alice has said. Jay was also a mortal who aged and passed on, leaving her title to her students and followers. Alice, you've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors. It's now been centuries since the first of us took on her mantle. I've always wanted to meet you.
Aw.
Do you also want to become a mage?
Title aside, I think I'm more interested in the meaning and purpose of the Hexen Circle. I used to
Hexen
think that the
Circle?
Hexen Circle was a group of women who could control the very fate of this world. But now, I've seen for myself that besides Jay, many other ordinary
I
people
actually
were
really
also
like
among
this. This
you.
is really cool.
Do you think less of us now?
No.
No, not at all. My interest has been piqued, and I'm now even more drawn towards the idea of becoming a mage.
You're right. I've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors. But you are different. You are much more fascinating than any of your predecessors.
Oh, has someone finally piqued Aunt Alice's interest?
Now is not a good time, Scarlet, but as soon as I am able, I will seek you out for a meeting. I want you to tell me all about
want to
Jay's
meet
married
Alice.
life back in her
I
hometown.
want to meet Clee's
So the
mom.
mage who received the
Clee is
prophecy
beautiful,
letter from
and I
all
love her
of
as
you
a
was
character
Jay?
and a child.
She left the Hexen Circle after getting married?
Precisely. There was only one way the letter could have been interpreted. She would have known what we meant as soon as she saw the message. We were just asking one thing of her. Please come to see us again. Before you go and settle forever with your happiness, please come share some of it with your best friends and sisters.
So, the Supreme Blessing actually meant...
All journeys are fleeting and will eventually come to an end. What will give us the most fulfillment and happiness in the end are those who will greet us at our journey's destination. Dear child, I believe you can also understand what I am talking about.
Kale.
We women will always have many troubles and encounter pains and frustrations that will keep us up at night. But no matter how hard things may become, we will cross mountains and oceans to see our best friends again, regardless of how many years have passed or how far the distance may be. As long as we can be with our beloved friends, our hearts will be filled with joy. To us mages, that's what being supremely blessed is all about.
Oh,
Oh, Kale.
I still don't get it, but I do know that all the mages are Mom's best friends.
Aw.
If you ask how I see it, the Hexen Circle is just a group of ladies that I spent my youth with. Anyway, I'll introduce some of the other members to you all later. I still have
Where's
a few
Rosaria
things to
going?
attend to, so this will have to do for today.
Bye, Mom. Todoko says bye, too.
Goodbye, darling, and farewell to all of our other friends as well. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Oh, now that I think of it, isn't it getting close to that time of year?
Yes, it's Windbloom again, Alice.
It's also a special anniversary date. I'm sure you still remember.
Yes, I do remember now. It was on this day many, many years ago that Jay tied the knot.
Aw.
Just in time for the Festival of Love and Freedom. Everyone, please enjoy this year's Windbloom Festival to the fullest.
Will do. Alice's voice fades and the lantern grows dim, and is once again a regular piece of decor. From that moment on, everyone looks lost in thought, but as soon as Chatter begins to fill the space again. Before long, everyone spreads their gliders and returns to Mondstadt.
Whoa! Ah! Albedo! Why didn't you tell me we'd have to glide all the way back down?
What was he expecting? Like, actually, what was he expecting? What was Tobias expecting? What was... Okay, I can talk now. What was Tobias expecting? Like, what was he actually expecting? Like, what do you mean? But also, I really like this little area. It's so pretty. It's so peaceful. I like it a lot. I hope we get to keep this area. I don't think we will, but I hope we do. I genuinely like it, so...
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Are you okay, Timaeus? Maybe you'd feel better if you just, you know, let it out.
I'm fine. I'm just a little glider sick, that's all.
You may want to look into getting your own gliding license when you have the time. It might prove helpful to you.
Wait, does Klee have a gliding license? Does Klee have a gliding license? Wait. Hold on. Does Klee actually have a gliding license? That's... First of all, what the fuck? Also, second of all, like, that's cute.
Okay. Sure thing.
It sounds like you've still got something on your mind. Why don't you tell us? We're all happy to listen.
It's nothing, really. It's just... Well, Alice's story was really interesting and romantic. I won't argue about that. But still, the whole thing wasn't quite what I was hoping for. Of course, I didn't actually expect the supreme blessing to be real, but...
Don't say that. None of this was your fault, Timaeus. Honestly, it's more on me for having agreed to be the Wimbloom Festival Special Ambassador. Had I not asked for everyone's help...
If anything, it should be my fault for finding that prophecy.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to blame the two of you either. I just feel like this whole adventure didn't really end on a high note, and we also didn't really get anything out of it.
But I'd say we still learned something new.
Well, that aside, Timaeus, you still need to go to Liyue to apologize to Yinger, right? Do you want Kale and I to accompany you?
Oh, Miss Yingar. Well, I mean, I just really don't want her to get mad at me. Now that I've come back to my senses, I really don't know what I should do.
Hey, you three? You may want to look over there.
Huh? Miss Yingar?
Oh, so that's Miss Yingar? I've never met her before.
Yep, that's her. And she actually came all the way to Mondstadt.
I am so sorry, Miss Yingar, but how did you... I mean...
Are you so happy just to see me?
Of course I am. I'm so happy that, I don't,
I didn't realize
sorry,
it was muted.
I don't know what to say.
Also, her... I despise this NPC.
I was ready to give you a harsh scolding, but now that I've seen you like this, I suppose I could let you off the hook this time.
Why did she say her S's like that?
You said you couldn't come to pick me up because of a very important matter, right? Well then,
Of course, I had to come and find you instead.
She sounds like a snake.
Should we go see how they're doing?
No.
Oh, I wouldn't. You'll get hit by a forest boar if you interrupt a couple's romantic conversation.
Okay.
Oh, really? We'll just leave them alone then.
Mm-hmm. They look quite happy. Maybe that's what the Wind Bloom's all about. Their adventure has come to an end.
I am so glad to see Timaeus find his happiness.
Same.
I have to say, I'm even more envious of you, Sucrose.
Okay, I'm just moving my mic. Just give me a second. Okay, my mic's moved.
You can be happy just to see others happy. And you gave me so much help without any expectations in return. Even though you said that we're very much alike, I still feel like you have a much bigger heart than I do.
Aww.
But if you say that, then I'd say
I
I'm
love
also
Sucrose
nowhere
and
near as
Kale. They're
brave
such a
or
cute
tenacious
friend.
as you.
They're such
I
cute
guess
friend.
we have the
Cute,
same amount
cute,
of positive
cute
qualities.
friend duo.
They're just spread over different parts of our personalities. I've never visited Sumeru, or made many friends from outside of Mondstadt.
Aww.
I'm happy just to have met and become your friend.
Aww. Sucrose.
Maybe I'll get shy and flustered when I meet other people I don't know in the future. But
Dog's like, I
that's
want to
okay
belly
too.
rubs, please.
Since we are so alike, you probably get what I'm trying to say. You just need to believe that all of your issues aren't really issues at all.
Aww.
But isn't it too late now for me to learn to accept myself?
No. It's never too late.
Well... Do you know anything about the blooming cycles of Cecilius? I may have read about that in a book before.
Oh.
That's a topic that my parents used to talk about back when they were still dating. Surprising, right? To think that people would talk about that while on a date. My mom
that
brought it
checks
up
out
at
for your
dinner one
parents.
time last month. She called my dad the most boring man she knew, and said that he even turned up late to a date once, all with a smile on her face. But she also said that learning is
look at
just
Queen
another part of
Albedo.
life. It's never
Assumed
too
shit.
late to start something.
That's it as
As
well.
long as you recognize that it's something good for you to do.
Aw.
Why don't you give it a try, Kale?
Okay, I'll try my best. They're really having a great conversation. Paimon can't even find a moment to join in.
Well, isn't it great that they're getting along so well?
I nearly forgot. This is for you. This texture. Are these seeds? Yep. I believe I mentioned my sweet flower research to you before. These are the seeds of the sweet flower cultivars that I've worked on.
Interesting.
It's nothing too special, but they're the best cultivars that I've made. So, I really hope that you'll like them.
Aww.
They're super sweet and easy to grow and keep.
Aww.
I'm also
That's so
submitting them
cute.
as my
Wait,
windblooms
that's
for
actually
this
really
year.
that's actually really cute. Aww.
I wish that the Animo Archon could also see how lovely they are.
Thank you. I'll plant them
Okay,
in the
I'll go show
immediate
them to him.
forest and take good care of them.
I'll go show them to him.
Kale, please take these notes with you.
Okay.
I've heard that you've been working hard on your studies, so I've prepared some study materials for you at Sucrose's request. Feel free to look through them whenever you can find the time.
Okay, cool.
Mondstadt's doors will always remain open to you.
Aww.
Thank you so much. Really, I don't know what to say. I'm just really happy.
Aww.
Sucrose, now's your chance. Didn't you want to collect a breath of joy?
You're right. I almost forgot. Kale, can you exhale once into this test tube? I will save this breath of joy and use it in my research.
Aww.
Oh,
Well, I
really?
mean, not really. But
May I?
Of course.
Kale exhales into Sucrose's test tube. The fluid turns a deep purple. It sparkles a small sparkling cloud, then puffs out of the test tube and rises into the air as a marshmallow before it's taken away by the wind.
Huh? What was that?
That does sound weird.
It was like a little cloud of happiness, and now it flew away.
Whoops. Well, I guess that's the test tube.
Well, luckily, there's still some breath left in the test tube. I'll seal it up for now. I'll keep working on it, and let you know as soon as I have any breakthroughs in my research. Yeah, you can write to me. I'll be sure to respond as soon as I receive your letter.
Aww.
Oh, it looks like...
Oh, looks like you found a new pen pal.
Mr. Tighnari! Cyno!
If your friendship was forged in a test tube, does that make you test friends forever?
Cyno, I missed you, bud. I missed your dad jokes. Cyno, my beloved.
That's
it. I think you've ruined... It gets hard for me to read when he talks. So it'll take me a second. That's it. You've ruined Sumeru's reputation in Mondstadt beyond all hope of repair.
All that matters is that I've enjoyed Mondstadt immensely. The dragon here possesses a majestic form.
Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, this card back is for you.
Didn't Cyno commission this?
Cyno
Wait, are we
wanted
actually
you to have
getting...
one for yourself. If I had to guess, I'd say he probably wants you to use it if you challenge him to a duel.
Yes, 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 yes. I knew we would get a new one.
I'm a master of the game. Do you dare challenge me?
Oh, fucking course.
Can you believe this guy?
It's duel time.
I've got something to give you, too.
Oh?
Huh? Kale has a gift for us?
Yeah, I figured I should follow local Mondstadt customs and prepared a few small things themed after the Windbloom Festival.
Aww.
I made these bookmarks from Sumeru roses.
Don't think
at
I
the
didn't
hotel.
see that glitch.
I want to give them to Amber, Master Tighnari, and Cyno.
Aww.
During Windbloom, Mondstatters offer flowers to the people most important to them. You three are family to me.
Oh, now I just want to draw a picture of Cyno, Kale, Tighnari, and Amber all together.
But Tighnari said that we're not anything like an academic family. He wouldn't write joint papers with us.
Oh, it's Cyno, my absolute beloved. Well, in this case, we can consider ourselves as regular siblings, and that should be just fine.
I agree. Oh, and here are some Padisara seeds as well. These are for the Traveler, Paimon, and everyone else from Mondstadt.
Padisara seeds? I can't remember what those are.
Whoa, are these really for us?
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
So, are these your chosen Windblooms? One of them. Both Padisauras and Sumeru roses are my Windblooms.
Aww.
Although they're not native to Mondstadt, they are the flowers that can best express my feelings.
Aww. Kale, my absolute fucking beloved.
I want to give them to the people I feel thankful for.
Albedo's just here.
To those who I wish to accompany as we greet more seasons and future Windblooms together.
Albedo's just here.
The real blessing in life is when you are surrounded by people who you'd miss day and night, and who you'd want to see even
We're
if that
watching
meant
the
crossing
guy
mountains and
steal
oceans to do
things out
so.
of the fountain. Just remember, the guy is stealing coins out of the fountain to pay for his girlfriend's treatment. Right in front of
so
the Knights of
happy to hear you say
Euphonius.
that. Sucrose, do you see that cloud over there? Huh? Doesn't it look just like your test tube?
Oh. Wait, where are they? Where are all the things? I must know. I can never plant this. Colley's Windbloom. This makes me want to cry. This is fine. I should go deal with cats. Cats are going burr. Give me a quick second, chat. Colley I want to give Colley a hug. Where is Colley's thing? Hold on. Where is Colley's thing? Because we have her Windbloom. Alright. That's one thing. Where's her thing? Where's the other thing that she gave us? Where's the flower that she gave us? Genshin, did you take the flower away from us? Hello? Genshin, how fucking dare you? I will find you. Also, Yes! Wait, hold on. I forgot about that. Hold on. That's more important. Whatever I was going to do, that's more important. Hold on. Dungy Shaw. There's something I must do. Colored back. There we go. Perfect. Well, the blue goes well. I like the green. And Samario, I got it. Sino. I want to cry. Oh, would you look at that? It's the old trunk bard. It's the old drunken bard. Wait, what we are gonna do is I am going to gather some more of these. I'm gonna grab the Prima Gems. Oh god, okay. I'm gonna grab the Prima Gems from these. And then we're going to continue. Or we're gonna do Nilu's story. Bum, bum, bow. Bum, bow, bow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I keep pressing A. 1, 2, D, J, J, J. There we go. I'm not doing good this one. There we go. Ah. I like get like distracted. I like space out. There we go. That was not a good run. Okay, apparently it might have been a good run. I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. So there we go. We got those. I want to do these, because these are fun. Score over 5,000. Okay, cool, I can do that. Oh, logs in 11 hours. Oh, fuck you. It's fine. We got this, chat. We got this. Some areas of the challenge will be darkened. Be in a darkened state after activating light for these areas. New bloom balloons will appear. Nice. Okay. I don't think that's supposed to happen, but you know what? It's fine. So it's when I activate the thing. Okay, I know that it's after me. Trying. Uh-oh. Damn it. Oh, I want to get the big one, though. Okay. It's fine. Can't. Oh, he was going to come up the stairs. It's fine. I don't know why. There's one on the other end that's freaking out, but, like, it's fine. We dash. We run. Meow. Shit. It's fine. There we go. Thank you. Alright, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right. Now we continue onwards. Alright, let's see. Why is it playing the sneaky music? What about me is being sneaky? Am I truly sneaky? No, never. I'm not sneaky. Oh, I can't go that way now. It's probably a bad idea blocking that one, but you know what? It's fine. Uh-oh. Nice. There we go. Okay. That gives me a little bit more confidence to move around. There we go. Alright, there we go. We got over 6,000. Nice. I don't know how many things the things cost to get, but like, nice. If I'm honest, okay, so we can't... Give it a go. Can I collect them from here? I can. Okay, because we needed, like, something like 1,044, if I could remember correctly. Let's see. That is not the wishing area. Where is it? This. Yeah. Oh yeah, we have enough. Okay. That's cool. That's fine. But we are probably gonna end up needing more than that, so we're gonna continue. We're gonna finish the festival stuff. I'm trying to think. Well, let's go here first of all. Oh, they even set up a little fire shit. Aw, that's cute. I kind of like that angle. Okay. That is not what I meant to do. There we go. I am saving it, because I can. I also wish if you just had, like, certain settings for characters, you'd be able to just, like, for certain settings for, like, cameras and whatnot, they just stay. That is not what I wanted. Just because, like, why wouldn't they? It's stupid. That's not what I wanted either. I wanted this. Okay, we can go here, we can go here. I don't know... I don't know what this one is, but... we can go there. Why not? Go to that one. I don't know what the new one is. But we can go... to the one over here. Anyways, chat, how are you doing? I hope you all are having a lovely time down there. And if you're still here, thank you so much for still being here. It really does actually mean a lot. Oh, it's down. Just give me a second to get over here, so then, like... oh. Never mind. This is where I needed to be. Fuck yeah. Okay. I think what I want to do... first off, I want to hide my personal details, because... I don't like showing my UID because I don't want to be spammed by friend requests. There we go. I like that. We gotta wait for an idle animation. Come on. Come on, Lumine, I know you can. See, let's get her to a better angle first. I guess we wait now. So Chad, how you doing? Sometimes they do it right away, and other times they just don't do it. I thought that would be a better picture, but it's not. It's fine. Alright, let's see. Where is this last one? Cancel the navigation. Wait, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, this is... Okay, never mind. There is 9. I was just double checking. Because I felt like there wasn't one, but there is one and I'm just dumb. Which happens a lot more often than people would think. It's fine. Where is it? Oh, it's on... Of course it's across the shore, because why wouldn't it be? Ooh, chest. Thank you.
A reward on the road.
Oh god, why? Oh, and of course it's over where the fucking girl is. Because why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be there?
I'll protect us.
Windblade.
Life goes on.
Windblade.
There we go.
Nice and spicy.
Okay. We need to back up. I'm gonna go over here. So I don't freeze to death. I'm gonna just wait. There we go. It's very nice of them to put, like, campfires by the other photo taking areas.
One, two.
Why does
Breathe. 3, 4, and
okay. Yeah, there we go. We'll hide that. Okay. Character must wield power pyro. Okay. I actually really like that. Oh, I love that. Actually, no, we'll leave it. Oh, I love that. That makes me so happy. Defeat a cryo mage while all her cryos... Oh. Well, I did a thing. So that's cool. Mine. Thank you very much. Also mine. Thank you very much. Also mine. Thank you very much. And that's the end of the photo thing, which is sad because it's cool. Alright, I think that's it for the Windbloom stuff, at least for up to now. Is there something here? Yeah, there is. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Complete Pursuing Winds. And floral performance. Pursuing Winds. In Bard's Adventure. Okay. Claim all. Thank you. Okay, well I got time to gain those. I might gain those off screen, but at the same time, I'm not sure. I probably won't, because I'm too small brain. But anyways, we have quite a bit of time now. We are now going to do Nilu's story. And at the end of stream, I will pull for Dia again. Will we get her? I don't know. I'll have to double check my pity, but I hope so. Fingers crossed. But also I love Nilu. She's so pretty. She's so cool. Oh, do you sell stuff? No. Damn. Really missing out, bud. Oh, I have the camera thing still guiding me. Why is that still guiding me? Could you stop it? Cancel. Thank you very much. I don't know. Guard. Herb farmer. Hold on, what do you have? Can you sell me shit? No. You're useless to me. Probably. You see, what I want is I want all the NPCs that can sell me shit. And I want to mark them off on my thing. Nilu! Look how cool she is. She's so cool.
Nilu! It's nice to see you again!
Yee.
Oh, hey there, Traveler in Paimon.
Heyo, what's up? Hopefully Tainari isn't in
Are
this.
you here for some shopping too?
I don't think Tainari
That's
will be
right.
in this one.
Although there were a few hiccups here and there, the Sub-Zerus Festival turned out to be a grand success.
Yay!
And so, the theater wants to host a celebration event. Do you two want to come?
Of course.
It'll be a really fun time.
A celebration event.
It's something like a tradition of ours. Whenever we wrap an important performance, we'll get together and unwind.
Aww.
Rehearsals are exhausting. If you keep your nose to the grindstone, you're going to wipe yourself out sooner or later.
I like the tattoo on her
Mr.
back.
Zubair, our manager, always says that celebrations aren't just for fun, but that they should also be occasions for reflection and review. But no one remembers that once the celebration starts. It's not like he can't also have some fun himself.
We've been to a lot of festivals during our adventures.
We were just one late.
Will your celebration also have lots of yummy food and drinks?
Of course, that's what Paimon is worried about.
We always do lots of eating, toasting, and gift exchanging. We try really hard to show our appreciation
That
for
doesn't surprise me.
everyone.
That's what Paimon's worried about.
So we'll need to bring a present.
Don't tell me you're planning on You're planning to freeload.
No way! Treat others how you want to be treated, right? Paimon already has a great gift in mind.
Do you?
But maybe you could lend Paimon some more of first?
That was the face of a kid that
It's
like
fine. No need to
knows
stress,
that they're in
Paimon.
trouble but still needs
You can
something from
come,
you.
present or not. The gift exchange is just to make the celebration more entertaining.
Ooh.
You two being there would be the best gift of all. It'll also be a good time to introduce you to the rest of the theater.
Speaking of, since we last met her in her dream...
Is something up?
Did you run into trouble? Did you run into any trouble after your dance?
You mean when I danced at the square right in front of the academia?
Yeah.
After that, no one came to the theater to scold me either. We actually gained many new customers.
Oh, hell yeah!
And they were all academia students. From what I can tell, in the past, if a student were to put off their studies to watch a show or dance, they'd be called foolish and irresponsible. But now, it seems like this attitude is changing. People are starting to believe that engaging with the arts can help them balance their moods, and through that, improve their research efficiency at work. Anyway, it seems like people have to personally experience something to gain a good understanding of it.
They should thank us for opening their eyes.
Hopefully they'll appreciate the arts more.
That'll probably take some time. They're still droning on and on about experimentation and proof. Will they really gain more appreciation for the arts if they continue to think of everything like that? Anyway, all that aside, are you thinking about coming to our event?
Paimon thinks it'll be a great time. What do you think, Traveler?
Sure, sounds like fun.
Alright, then let's head to the theater. Wait, I completely forgot about this pile of stuff.
Whoa, did you buy all of this, Nilou?
Just one box. The rest were given to me.
Oh.
I really don't know how it came to this much.
Well, we can help.
Way too many freebies. Many vendors give out samples for free, but Paimon's never seen this much.
Yeah, something's not right with these.
All I know is that whenever I start chatting with people, my hands would get more and more full until I can't hold everything anymore.
Okay, I can help.
Seems to happen every time.
I can help.
I was planning on making a few trips to bring everything back before continuing on with my shopping, but I don't think I'll have the time.
I can help.
This isn't even all of it?
Let me help.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
You invited us to this.
Piece of cake for her, right, Traveler?
I'm
I carry you around,
sorry
so.
to trouble you like this. I meant to invite you to our celebration, but now you're helping me instead.
You did invite us. We're coming anyways.
Well, let's hurry up and grab the last few things, so we can get back to the theater.
Tisk tisk.
Oh, well, if it isn't Nilou.
Greetings, Mr. Jute. Do you still have any food that's ready to go?
Of course I do. I've heard that Zubair Theater is hosting a celebration event, so I've reserved some food for you in advance. Although, it looks like you're gonna need 2 more portions.
Please allow me to introduce them. This is the Traveler, a very experienced adventurer. And this is Paimon, her super reliable guide and helper.
No. Paimon is... hold on. She got it completely right. Look, Traveler, she introduced Paimon correctly!
Truly a most rare occurrence.
Don't underestimate Nilou. She always remembers every last little detail about everyone, even if it sounds completely trivial. She's also very brave. Just a little while ago, she saved my precious spices from the jaws of a sumpter beast.
Nope, that sounds about right.
Don't think anything of it. I just help out when I can because everyone else takes such good care of me.
Oh, Mila.
Anyway, sorry to get off topic. We're in a bit of a hurry. Mr. Jute, did you say you didn't reserve enough food?
I was joking. Anyone who runs a business knows to keep some extra stock. After all, orders get changed all the time. Oh, that reminds me. It seems that these friends of yours aren't from here. Have they ever tried any delicious tachin?
Sounds familiar.
What a fantastic idea! Mr. Jute, did you bake a batch recently?
Oh?
Tachin is a mixture of rice and meat that's baked into a cake-like shape. Mr. Jute adds special spices into his. Its
Ooh.
aroma is just so wonderfully delicious. If you ever see kids crowding all around Mr. Jute's place, you know he's baking up a storm.
Oh, hell yeah.
But is it really just for the kids? Don't you often follow them in too?
Of course.
I just can't help myself.
We're 2 peas in a pod. Who doesn't enjoy some good food?
Exactly.
Wait here. I'll bring some over.
Okie dokie. I'll wait. I'm waiting. Oh, look how happy she is. I love Nilu. Nilu is such a good character.
Sweet and sour and full of deliciousness. Paimon can't eat it fast enough.
Typical
No
Paimon.
matter how many times I eat it, it's still so delicious.
Paimon loves food. Well, duh, Paimon is
I wouldn't have
Paimon, and
offered it
Paimon's
as a
always talking
treat if
about
I wasn't
eating. So
confident
of
in the
course
taste.
Paimon would like
I baked a
food.
lot just now, and it's all packaged and ready for you to take back to the theater.
You made so much. Is it really okay to take them all?
It was nothing.
Why not?
Making 1 serving or 100 servings is all the same to me. If anything, I should be thanking you for helping me clear my inventory.
We should pay you at least.
Don't worry about it. What kind of person would I be if I made you pay for a treat?
A bad business person.
Make sure you got everything.
But that might just be me. I don't know. I don't know anything
Feel
about
free
business.
to come back anytime.
Despite having my own channel and trying to grow. Trying to make YouTube videos and...
Yeah. Everyone has their own way with words. And it's really hard to say no. Let's go to the next store.
You know. What do I know about anything? I'm
Nilu,
just
good
timing to vibe
I
and
have the
trying to
textiles you
do
ordered.
something.
If you took any longer, the sumpter beasts might have gobbled them up.
You and your jokes. Sumpter beasts won't eat those kinds of things, Mr. Offsheet.
Also, I love the desert sumpter beasts. I think they're my favorite out of the two. They're so cute. I love them so much.
Oh, yeah, really
Hi, Coder.
sorry
What's
about
up,
that.
buddy?
Nilu, if it weren't for you, I would have lost half of my profits that month.
Trying to pull anything out of a sumpter beast's mouth is like playing a game of tug-of-war.
That sounds about right.
So they really do eat anything, huh?
Anything and everything. The one thing that Paimon has in common with the sumpter beast, or at least one of the many things.
What's that supposed to mean?
You eat anything
now.
and everything.
You know, sumpter beasts
You little
sometimes eat
lavender
not
melon.
because they're hungry, but because they like gnawing on things.
No, that's fair.
The textiles you ordered are highly durable and woven from the finest thread. So even if a sumpter beast got snacky, it'd still have to chomp on it for a full day.
Oh, damn.
You've tested this before?
But of course! How else
But
could I
of
be so
course.
trustworthy? Well, that one time was an accident. I wouldn't dare experiment with such a precious product.
True. It does sound like some good fabric.
Ho ho! Have I piqued your interest? If you want to buy some, now's a good time. Buy 2
Ooh.
bolts and get 20% off.
Damn.
Ooh, that's a pretty good discount.
Coder, please.
What do you think, Traveler?
Hi. Hi, Coder.
No thanks, Mr. Offsheen. You can't use that kind of tactic
Come
on
here.
her. Look, you've already sucked her in.
Tactic? So you mean everything he just said to Paimon was a lie?
Not necessarily.
I wouldn't go that far.
He's just trying to
It's
sell
just
you
that
stuff.
Mr.
He's a
Offsheen
businessman.
is really good at spinning stories. A word from him, and you'll find yourself buying things you don't actually need.
Like fabric.
Mr. Zubair gave me a huge
Hey.
lecture the last time I bought too many things.
Hold on. Coder's being a little shit. Come on, Paimon. I mean, Coder. Shit. Now I'm calling my cats Paimon. Come on. There you go. Move it. Scram. Scram, you little shit. Or come here. Hold on. Coulter's been a little shit. I don't know if you can hear me from that far, but yeah. Vendors shouldn't use manipulation tactics, and yet, how else do they make a profit? I don't like this.
Come on, don't look at me like that. All she got was a talking to from Zubair, while I was nearly fed head first to the Sumpter beasts. My philosophy is that stories give
And people
value to
manipulate
merchandise.
others
That's why
for
my
business
business
all of
started
the time.
with such a boom. Our Nilu here is an extraordinarily good listener. Back then, she believed anything I said.
Coder.
After a while, I began to feel guilty selling things to her because of how
Coder.
happy she looked. Though she enjoyed the stories and I the Mora, I knew she didn't need to buy
Hi,
that
Coder.
much. Anyway,
Come here,
since
Coder.
then, I've come to realize two
Come here.
things. One, that stories should just be a means instead of an end. And two, that there's more to business than just
Okay,
selling
I'm
goods.
going to grab Coder real quick.
It's okay.
Hold on.
We're all friends now. There's no need to dig up the past.
That reminds me. Some of the goods from my latest shipment aren't in the best condition. They're fine for general use, but my customers have high standards. I
Coder
don't
being
have
a
the
little
time
shit.
or resources to find new buyers right now. Nilu, why don't you take them?
Oh.
Huh? No, I can't do that.
Just think of it as a favor for me, all right? The theater can use them for props and whatnot. It costs me Mora to store or ship, so I'm just losing money every day continuing to hold on to them.
Even so, let me buy them at market value.
Nah, these goods are hard movers. Besides, if I let you pay, wouldn't it mean that I'm just using stories to sell my goods again? Just take them. If you really feel that bad about it, give me some theater tickets later. Oh, yeah, you should also take some while you're at it. Adventurers are always in need of materials,
Oh,
right?
hell yeah.
Wow, even we get a share of this?
Hurry and take it. Just looking at it all is giving me a headache. Thanks for the huge favor.
Let's see.
There's still one more store. Are you alright holding on to that much stuff? Paimon, why don't you lend a hand? She must be tired.
If Paimon were to refuse, would you then think less of Paimon than even a Sumpter beast?
Yes. Hi, Jet. I can't even buy shit from you right now. Oh, that's sad. What you doing, bud?
About time, Nilu. Farhad here was snooping around your props.
Please, I was only looking at them to get a better idea of what your new show may be about.
Wouldn't spoiling yourself just ruin all the fun?
Yeah.
So mild.
Please wait for our official performance.
These two look familiar. I think I've seen them before.
Hi, what's up?
Weren't they at the Sub-Zerus festival?
I was. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Hi,
And they're
Coder.
coming to today's celebration, too.
Come here.
Oh,
Hey,
the
Coder.
more folks, the merrier. I was actually just talking to Farhad about also stopping by tonight.
I have a Coders now.
Oh, yes. Please do. I'm sure Miss Raykar and Miss Nadja would also love to have a chat
I have
with
a
the two of
quarters.
you.
We even prepared a small gift. Let me show it to you. Ta-da! It's a flower wreath.
Oh.
I really think we should wear some of these to give the event a more celebratory feel.
Man, I wish I really saw them.
It's beautiful. Did you make it?
It's high.
Farhad did most of the
Oh
work.
my god, I
What a
love them.
surprise,
I
huh?
want one.
He
Please.
actually knows a lot about crafts.
Huh. Please, I want
That
one.
is pretty
Genshin, please,
surprising.
give me. Give me.
Why can't
I
I have a
love
little
those.
side hobby? I worked really hard on that.
I know. I watched you make it. I wasn't making fun of you. All right. Why don't you also try some on? We've got some wreaths in your size.
Yes! Look at me. Look how cool I look. I look badass. Hell yeah.
Pretty! Is there one that Paimon can wear?
I don't think so.
Unfortunately, we already gave out all the child-sized ones.
Aw.
I wasn't expecting the theater to invite such a fascinating guest.
Aw.
Fascinating. That sounds kind of weird, but Paimon will let it slide.
I mean, to be fair, you are
You all
interesting at
sure
first,
got a lot
Paimon.
of stuff
Then you
there.
just get
Let
annoying.
me help you carry some. I'm a porter by trade, so this is what I'm best at.
That'd be great! Please and thank you.
Weren't you going to help out? After all the free food and materials.
But we have a pro now!
Thanks for the help, Mr. Farhad. But let me make one thing clear first. Don't try to ask about what's in the new show. Otherwise, I may not be able to hold back Mr. Zubair this time.
You're so obvious that even Nilu saw right through you.
Shut it. Fine. It's not like I want to get on his bad side either. Including
so is he-
Wushang's things, though. We'll each need to carry a box if we want to move everything
Oh
in
yeah,
one
he
trip.
is helping us.
Even my
Yay.
strength has its limits.
Okay.
Paimon looks like she doesn't want to, so I'll carry a little extra. Although I may not appear super strong at first glance, I actually do a lot of strength training on the regular.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Strength and balance are both really important for a dancer.
This is actually true.
No, let Paimon. Paimon will help carry things. The traveler's right.
I did ballet
Paimon
for
shouldn't
many, many
freeload.
years. Yes, it is true.
Paimon can't fly anymore.
Are you okay, Paimon?
Paimon's good to keep going. But Paimon now understands when people say there's no such thing as a free lunch.
I did ballet for quite many years, and it is true. You need a lot of like core strength in particular to be able to balance properly. And if you're not able to have a lot of core strength, you need to like figure out, you need to get more core strength. Because the more core strength you have, the more balanced you will be. I mean, to be fair, I'm also the person that like, that when I was, wait, the dog's name's Swoof. I love him. I'm also the person that when I would be waiting for someone, or waiting in a line for someone, I would put that thing you see, you know when like somebody puts like their leg like on their knee or something? Yeah, I would do that while I was waiting in line for people. Or whatever. So...
Oh, that sure was a lot of stuff.
I still have pretty good balance.
Looking forward to the event later.
Thank you, Mr. Farhad.
Thank you, Sumpter Man.
Thank you, Paimon.
Paimon's definitely going
Mecca's
to eat
watching
it all
chat.
back later.
Making sure
All right,
you're all
I'll
good.
leave you all to it.
See ya. Good thing we had Mr. Farhad with us, or else that would have taken way longer.
The atmosphere here is so nice.
Of course. Because everyone's working here together.
Yes, hi,
We're all
Miraca.
like neighbors, so we're always helping each other out. It's easy
so
to forget
funny.
that everyone's running a business.
With this many freebies being thrown at you, you probably don't need to work.
Yeah, seriously.
I felt so guilty at first, like I always owed someone something. I was always thinking
Oh,
of
shit, I'm
ways
gonna
to
sneeze.
repay others. Later on, I realized that it's actually like what Mr. Afshin said. By taking the freebies, I was helping everyone out and saving them money. When you order the wrong item, or make
I mean,
too
it's
much of
true.
something, sometimes the best way to maximize the value of those goods is
Come
to
here.
give them away.
I mean, I guess that's true.
That's why there's no need to stress over the freebies. All of us repay others by helping them when they need it.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense.
This has become our norm, and no one keeps track of the back and forth anymore.
Hi. Hi, Miraca. I don't know if he's picking up
So
picking up
really,
his
don't
purring,
worry about
but he
it.
is purring. He is happy.
Alright, I have to bring all this to Mr. Zubair and do a little bit of prep.
I think I'll do Mecca's
Feel free to
emote
hang out
next.
here for a bit. It'd be nice if you could also get to know some other people at the theater.
You sure you don't need any help?
Nope. Mr. Zubair's really on top of
I love
everything.
her red hair. It's
You
very
two are our
pretty.
guests. So please, just relax and look forward to the celebration.
Oh, I can't wait.
Wow, the atmosphere here is so nice.
Props, engineer.
Let's take a break and immerse ourselves in this warmth.
Prop check complete. All that's left is to discuss some dates with Raykar.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Farhad is coming. Maybe I should hide the key props.
Alright, Miyaka, come here. Come on, Miyaka. You come here. Come sit. No, come sit. Come sit. Come snuggle, buddy. See? See? There you go. Yeah.
Breathe. 3.
He's snuggle now. Yay. Mac, I got a snuggly Miyaka. Props engineer. Hello.
Hey there. I saw you two helping Nilu move some stuff. Are you two also here for the celebration event?
You got it!
My name is Raykar. Nadia and I are this theater's prop engineers. I also help out with some other tasks like housekeeping. The little ones causing a ruckus are my children, Soreen and Abi. I hope they aren't bothering you.
Prince Abi.
They always get really excited every time we hold a celebration event.
They're so lively.
Yes, they are. Everyone here takes great care of them. There's good work here, the pay's always on time, and Nilu and the others will often volunteer to play with the kids.
Aww.
I'm quite content with this current way of life.
Do you mean your life wasn't nearly as good before?
Paimon.
It's all right. It's all water under the bridge now. My husband and I were both adventurers, but he passed away from an accident.
Oh no.
Material struggles can always be overcome, but ever since then, I haven't been able to spend much of my energy on anything else.
No, that's fair.
But I still consider myself lucky. Mr. Zubair has helped me a lot, and the
I've been
atmosphere
hearing a lot
here
about
is
Mr.
tolerant
Zubair.
and kind.
Sorry for bringing up such sad memories.
Something feels off
It's
about
all
this guy,
right.
by the
I
way.
don't mind. Once the event starts, you'll be able to see for yourself the kind of atmosphere I was talking about.
I wonder if that means something's gonna happen with Mr. Zubair. Because he keeps getting brought up. Ooh, what are you doing, honey? Are you probably putting on makeup? I don't think that's a mirror. Is that a mirror? Nope. Something. Juggler's sad. Sup, dude?
Ah, a newcomer.
Hello.
Doesn't look too bright.
Excuse me.
Hey! Talk about judging a book by its cover!
Damn.
You, on the other hand, you're a special one.
Am I what?
How would you describe the concept of art?
Why are you asking all of a sudden?
Mere curiosity is all. It makes no difference whether you answer or not.
It is an expression of our aesthetic ideals. It is a tangible manifestation of human sentiments. I'd say art is more of an expression, but not necessarily of ideals. But those are the only two I can answer with, so.
So that's what you think, Unremarkable. Better than an average person's thoughts, but nothing exceptional. Is art a product that we create and bring forth? Or is it a naturally existing resource?
It can be both.
I, for one, believe it to be the latter.
Why not both?
Paimon doesn't follow.
I think it could be both.
I've been staying here for a long time.
It could be
On
one of
occasion, I'd
natural,
assist them in penning lines of
such as like
dialogue.
resources, the way that patterns are on like say tigers and stripes
I
and
prefer
like
to
jaguars.
abstain from writing as it spoils the viewing experience.
Those are natural occurring
The
arts
existence
that
of
I
the theater,
believe.
of Nilu, and of humanity itself. All of these can be considered as forms of art. It is not some intangible construct beyond the horizon.
But we can also make
How does that have anything
like
to do with
paintings
us.
and like.
Let me ask you this. What do you think is the meaning of art?
To serve as an answer to your questions.
I suppose that question was a little too difficult for you. To chance upon a spark of inspiration. I have been closely observing you, the players on the stage, and those watching in the audience. Art is already all around us.
I agree with that statement, that last one. But art doesn't necessarily mean like... Oh, something's going off. What's going off? I don't know who that number is, so... So I'm busy.
Hey, do you know what?
I do believe that art is more like all around us. Like the stripes of a tiger to like the patterns on like a turtle shell, for instance. Those are natural occurring arts, but also at the same time, like you can make something like a painting or like a craft or something you can wear on your head or like jewelry. That's all different forms of art. It's just what you make of it. And what you think is art.
What?
Hi, what's up?
Who are you?
Your mom.
You can't just go on the stage as you please.
We're here with Milo.
Ah, I see. Sorry for my overreaction.
No, you're all good.
I'm just, making a prop. No time for chit-chat.
Okay.
Is that embroidery?
It's pretty.
No. Well, yes, but not really. It's a prop. It's just, some fabric. An ordinary piece of fabric that'll be used in a show. Sorry. I really do need to focus and start working on it.
That's all good. Sorry to bother you.
What an oddball. Is prop making something to be that jumpy about?
Well, you gotta be focused
well,
about
it's
it.
none of our business.
Well, you gotta be focused on it, and it takes a while to...
Back. Let's meet up with her. The event's probably about to start.
It takes a while to make props, and if she's rushing to get this done, yeah, I'd probably be jumpy because I'd be so focused on what I was doing. And I don't even make props. That's just from personal experience.
Sorry for the wait. Preparations for the celebration are finally done.
Hell yeah.
I'll call everyone over, and then we can start.
Okay.
Let us give you a hand.
Yee.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Everyone gathers together, and the event finally starts.
Maybe we really should have prepared a gift. Then we could also be a part of the exchange. As it is, all we can do is wait and watch.
Maybe we shouldn't do this after all.
No, you're all good.
I didn't do that great of a job. And who would even like it?
Oh, no, you're
Don't
good.
think like that. Remember our promise? We're going to give everyone
I also
a
love the
pleasant
flower
surprise.
crown. I want it.
And besides,
Am I wearing mine?
you've never attended a celebration event before, so this will be a great opportunity. Everyone will love you.
So might.
I'm still not really
The
sure
eyebrows
about
being
this.
furrowed down all the time makes me think he's always
worried
mad.
about.
I am wearing it. Fuck yeah.
Just take a step forward and give yourself a chance. There aren't any scary people here, right?
Yeah, I'm not scary.
Right.
Am I?
Huh. All right. Maybe this will help. Everyone, over here! Inaya has something great to tell you all.
Okay. So this is what I'm like, this is what I want from the Genshin stuff. This is what I want from, like, Hoyo. Instead of outfits, like, you change our entire outfit, I want outfits like, we have the mask on, we have this cool little dress, headband thing on, or we have, like, the flower crown that the Ara make us.
Wait!
Ara.
I've already said that I'm not ready yet. What should I say? Take it easy and relax.
You'll figure it out, girl.
Deep
You got this.
in and out. Once you've taken a long exhale, calmly tell everyone what you want to say. If you don't say anything, then all the hard work we put into embroidery practice would have gone to waste. Using it as a gift, though?
It really isn't that good.
Girl, anything is good.
So when Inaya was talking about making a prop, she was actually preparing a present.
She's not very good at expressing herself. She looks really nervous.
Yeah, it feels like she still doesn't really see herself as part of this community. But it looks like Nilu's trying to ease her through.
I'm proud of
Actually,
Nilu for doing that.
Inaya had prepared a special present for everyone before the celebration kicked off.
Aww.
Woohoo! We're gonna get our first present for Miss Inaya!
Pipe down. The louder you all are, the more nervous she'll become.
Oh yes,
You've worked on it for so long, so have some confidence.
oh yes, by screaming at the children to pipe down. That's surely helping.
Is Mr. Zubair here?
Sharif.
Sheikh Zubair, this is an urgent notice from the Academia.
Uh-oh.
This celebration, or whatever it is, must stop at once.
What? Why?
What a condescending guy. What's his deal?
Yeah.
Since Zubair Theater has long violated the Academia's policies and orders, we have decided to demolish it.
What?
As its manager, you must halt all operations and dismiss all staff members within 30 days, after which you will report to the Academia for further punishment.
What?
Why? Why force us to do this all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Little girl, this is not the first time you've been issued a warning.
I didn't hear anything about demolition the last time I asked, and now I suddenly only have 30 days?
Yeah.
We have more shows planned, but it's impossible to do anything in just 30 days. How am I supposed to explain this to my customers and staff?
That issue is of no concern to me, Mr. Zubair. You seem to understand the situation quite clearly. Perhaps you can reflect on the reasons why you have failed to prepare for the scenario in advance.
Demolition?
Wait, what did they do
Why
wrong?
do they want to demolish this place?
What did they do wrong? That's
the
what I'm
Academia
wondering.
has never liked us, and they've never respected our work. To them, what we do is all a waste of time. This isn't the first time they've come by. They had asked us several times in the past to improve the quality of our performances by only putting on shows they consider to be sufficiently intellectual.
What?
But our audience isn't the Academia. It's the people of the Grand Bazaar.
Yeah.
If our shows are too difficult to understand or too removed from everyday life, nobody would watch them anymore. Changing our content would not only mean turning our backs on our vision, it would also directly lead to the loss of our livelihoods.
If the theater actually gets demolished, many people would become displaced.
Yeah, the theater is very important to each and every one of us.
The
Oh,
way they're doing
Nilu's
things
nails are
is
painted
so
as well.
scummy.
But I also don't know how we can stop them.
I do not wish to explain everything again from the beginning. Time is of the essence, so you should act with haste instead of asking frivolous questions.
But none of us plan to accept this. Such an abrupt notice is contrary to established policy.
Mm-hmm.
Ask whoever you will. The answer will remain the same. We have
I will
already
fight this
given you
person in
sufficient
charge
notice.
that told us to do this.
Enough! Does your audacity know no limits, Father?
Huh?
Oh shit! Wait.
What's academia? This is all because you don't like Zubair Theater. You're just using the Academia's name to threaten us. Let me tell you, even if you manage to tear down this place, nothing is going to change. You've always been awful. But even I never thought my father would sink this low.
This is strictly business. It has nothing to do with where you are, what you do, or what you think. I hope you all have not been irrevocably blinded by folly. I will not waste more time on pointless arguments. Wrap everything up, and make preparations to shut down at once.
Look at him, he's so angry. So she's from the academia and
Why
just...
is he always like that?
This is quite the misfortune, but there's nothing we can do. That's it for today, everyone. Let's clean up.
Aww.
I'll go talk to them again tomorrow. The storms that come out of the blue are always the hardest to deal with.
Poor guy. I don't know what to even say. I just feel bad for him. So he didn't want any of this.
Sorry. I invited you thinking this was going to be a happy occasion.
Oh, you're okay. Nobody knew.
Like this.
Nilu.
There's no need to apologize, Nilu. No one could have seen this coming.
Yeah.
Paimon just wishes she could have at least gotten to the food. Is what
Paimon.
that guy said true? The academia has already given you many warnings?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. They've always seen us as being meaningless.
Art is
Knowledge
never
king in
meaningless.
Sumeru,
That is something I
and their
will
pursuit of it leaves no
strongly
room for the
disagree with
arts.
always.
But if that's all it is, there's also no reason to go so far as to demolish the theater.
Sorry, I'm chewing. So is it really something you have to do? So is it really something? So it really has something to do with Inaya?
After Inaya ran away from home, I brought her here to Zubair Theater.
I feel bad for her.
She rarely talks about her family. All I know is that she didn't get along with them.
And that's her father.
I never expected it to blow up like this.
If you did nothing wrong, then there's no reason to listen to the academia, right?
That's not true, sadly. I can ask Nahida to lend a hand.
Nahida? You mean Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yeah, they love
She'd
you.
probably help if she knew what was going on. No matter how nasty the academia could get, surely they can't win against Lesser Lord Kusanali.
No. I wasn't doubting her ability. I just feel like we shouldn't bother her with such a trivial problem. Plus, if the Dendro Archon were to intervene, then it wouldn't feel like our victory was earned.
That's true.
No.
Who cares? Let's just take him in a fight.
That wouldn't solve the underlying issue.
That's true.
I'll try to think of something. We can't just let everyone suffer in a perpetual state of fear and uncertainty. What to do?
Maybe you can move. No, you can't move the theater. Maybe.
Can you pretend to shut down, but secretly continue to hold your shows somewhere else?
Nope.
Or we could go through a list of customers and try to see if anyone in there might be willing to help out. That also doesn't sound like it'll work.
Well, here's the thing. Nahida also believes that art can also be wisdom in its own form. And Nahida also really enjoys art. Which is why I'm like, get Nahida. Because Nahida would 100% be like, no, you can't do this. This is a form of wisdom. It might be not the form of wisdom you would like. But it is a form of wisdom that some people do. And you will be bapped. I think a scholar once told me that differences can be settled through a debate.
A debate? Well, scholars do love to use them to solve their problems, but how would that work in this case?
We just need to prove that the theater's existence has value.
Oh, if we can prove to Inaya's father that the academia's position doesn't hold water, then they won't have a reason to demolish the theater.
I see. Defeating him in a debate. It's a good idea, but which one of us could hope to win against a researcher?
Hi.
Huh? Me?
Or also you.
No. I'm the literal worst at arguments. I can't debate.
Debates aren't arguments.
Nilu, you are only
Which is
so
true, they're not
stressed out
technically
right now
arguments.
because you care so much about protecting the theater.
A good debate is a quote-unquote friendly conversation
theater
between
holds a
two
special
or
meaning
more
in all of
people
our hearts.
around a specific
It's
topic.
irreplaceable. But I just don't
It's
know.
not an argument.
Can I really take on such a huge responsibility?
It only turns into an argument when, or at least I feel like it only turns into an argument when it turns hostile, or when one group turns hostile to another group. I'll do my best to help.
Paimon'll help too. You'll feel a lot more confident after doing some prep work. Believe in yourself.
Thanks, you two. Alright, I've decided. Even though I may fail, I'll do my very best for everyone's sake.
Yay!
That's our Nilu. We're rooting for you.
Okay, let's head back and tell everyone what we came up with.
Show canceled. What are they doing? What are you guys doing?
This just came out of nowhere. What'll happen next?
Beats me. Everyone else must also be at a loss.
Damn.
Faster?
Everyone gets together after hearing Nilu's thoughts.
Trying to best the academia in a debate is attempting the impossible.
Have you tried? Have you seen us?
If you really want to try, I won't stop you. It's not like our situation can get any worse.
Yeah, they kill everybody, duh. But you know.
I don't think it's entirely hopeless. To Sharif, Nilu's approach will come off as naive, but that kind of frankness is exactly what they lack the most. Things might turn out differently from what you expect.
I am in favor of such a romantic feat. No playwright will turn down a compelling underdog story.
Sure, in fiction, but I'm not sure how well that will translate to reality. I'm not saying that I don't support you, Nilu.
I don't like
If you
these
need my
eyebrows,
help,
by the
just
way.
say the word.
Angry eyebrows.
Anything is better than just standing aside and watching the theater get demolished.
I'm also pitching in. Let's show the academia that we have some fight in us. Thank you, everyone. I feel a lot less nervous with your support.
Of course, I'll always pitch in.
Not to rain on your parade, but my father is a real hard guy to deal with. He's erudite, meticulous, demanding, and exceedingly familiar with rigorous logic. It'll be extremely difficult to beat him in a debate.
All the more fun of the challenge.
You all already knew that. But you just didn't want to hurt Nilu's feelings. When all's said and done, aren't you hurting her just the same?
No, I'm going to do
That's enough, Inaya.
it. Naya?
Sorry, I've ruined the mood. I just can't force myself to expect a positive outcome. Nilu shouldn't have to push herself for the sake of an impossible goal.
There is nothing in this world that is impossible.
Yeah, it's way too early to give up.
You're right, Inaya. We're up against the academia.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that they're very
Academia go
powerful.
burr.
Being skeptical might actually be the more normal response. But I still want to try. I'm reluctant to just let Zubair Theater go. And it's not just me. I think everyone else here feels the same way. If we're unhappy, we should speak up and let our voices be heard.
Exactly.
Say what's on your mind, and do what you think should be done. If we fail after that, then at least we won't have any regrets. I mean, after all, the only thing we can control right now is our choice at this very moment.
I understand what you're trying to say. I also have my own intense feelings of anger and regret.
Then, could I trouble you to tell your father about our plan for a debate? You can still get in touch with your family, right?
Yes, I can.
Then, please help us pass on my request.
Mm-hmm.
I've never participated in a debate, and truth be told, I'm still not really confident in myself. But since we've decided on a debate, I'll do my best to prepare for it. I'll gather everyone's thoughts and let them be known to all during the debate. I, by myself, definitely don't have enough wisdom to beat your father. But what about the entire theater combined? Then we should have a chance, right?
Right.
That's right, Miss Nilu.
Hell yeah.
Beat the bad guy. Justice will prevail. Make him eat dirt.
I like this kid.
You too. We aren't getting into a fight. But thank you for your encouraging words.
I will
I'll
make
do
them
my
eat
best.
dirt. They will become lawnmowers.
Back there, Nilu.
I felt that I might have said a bit too much. Anyway, we better start preparing now. First, let's see what everyone thinks about the situation.
All right, time to pull everyone's thoughts.
Alright. So we already know this. I feel like we know majority of people's thoughts, though. Actually, no. Let's do the prop engineer first.
I didn't expect you all to challenge the academia. That reminded me of my younger years. Back then, I feared nothing and no one, and I was always charging into the most dangerous of places.
It's always the funnest when you do
I can't
that.
do things like that anymore, but those were some of the best times of my life.
Sorry. If the theater really ends up getting demolished, then you, Soren, and Abi will all...
It's all right. There's no need to think such heavy thoughts. Even if the building gets demolished, its people will still all be here.
Aww.
Have faith in the resilience of an adventurer.
Exactly.
We can always figure something out.
But won't you have regrets if things just come to an abrupt end?
Not necessarily.
It'd be like when you were forced to stop adventuring.
Ah, so that's what you were worrying about. Relax. I've had a lot of experience with regret. Things are painful at first, but as they say, time heals all wounds. Look at us now. Serene and Abi are happy. And Serene has also just passed his theater exam.
Hell
He
yeah.
can start acting soon. He was thrilled because he can soon perform on the same stage as you.
Aww.
We wouldn't be here if it weren't for our past struggles. And would Serene have become a happier person? That's hard to say.
Are you
Her audio sounds
trying to
off
make
as
us
well,
feel
just by the way.
better?
Yes,
So
but
it's not just-
I truly do mean
It's
what
not
I
just
say.
stream.
Being here at the theater has taught me an important lesson.
It like
The
crackles
most
every once in a
important
while.
thing about an experience
I think
is
that's all they could
how
do
you
though.
choose to interpret it.
Well, that's the best they could
I can choose
like
to
do to
believe
fix
that my
it.
life
So
ended with my husband's death. Or I can choose to believe that it was a blessing in disguise for Serene and Abi. Similarly, even if this theater disappears, a new beginning might just be around the corner. Good and bad are all human-made concepts. It all depends
I
on
like
how
her
we choose to
interesting.
see things.
You have a point.
I like her way of
Nilu,
thinking.
I know how important Zubair Theater is to you. But you don't have to be so nervous.
She's very cool.
We're all here with you.
I like her.
The theater won't go down so easily.
Cigar. You're
Thank
cool.
you, Miss Raykar.
Sorry, Mecca.
No need to thank
I
me.
dropped a snack.
If anything, you inspired me with your bravery. You might have what it takes to become an excellent adventurer.
She's already a first-rate adventurer.
You're too kind. All right, I gotta cheer up. I can't waste everyone's words of encouragement. I feel a lot better.
Good. My children and I will be cheering you on
Hell
at
yeah.
the debate.
Well, I know who's next.
I've gained a whole new level of respect for you. Inaya was right. It's true that I couldn't bear to bring down Nilu. It wasn't out of pity or anything, though. I just felt like I didn't have the right to say anything. After all, Nilu was the one who bravely stepped up and proposed to fight back. I didn't have that kind of courage or initiative.
I would do
I'd
it.
be a terrible person if I spoke badly of Nilu without doing anything to help. She knows better than any of us how difficult this path will be.
Oh, apparently she doesn't count. Well, that's stupid.
When the day comes, I'll get my friends and the theater's customers to come and support Nilu. If anything goes wrong, I'll have them scream and shout and drown out whatever Sharif says. I can't do that? Fine.
No, that's actually a very,
think of
very
something
bad
else.
idea. I think that would cause everybody to get kicked out, so...
Mr. Zubair, we're trying to put together a list of arguments that might be useful. Any ideas?
It won't be difficult to explain our position. They're in the wrong, and they know it. I have meticulously managed this theater's affairs for years, and I have abided by every procedure and obtained every permit. I did all of that to protect ourselves if something like this were to occur. I didn't expect them to disregard the rules altogether.
Mecca has left me and I'm now sad. Anyways, what were we talking about? This might have something to do with Inaya.
Yes, I know. But anyone who's staying at the theater is one of us.
Agreed.
If I can't even protect the members of the theater from outside pressure, then I have failed in my duty as a manager. In summary, you need sufficient confidence and strict adherence to the rules. At least for now, they don't have the authority to demolish the theater. As long as you double down on that point and force them to concede it, you'll gain an advantage.
All right, got it.
I've seen many situations like this before. The academia sure likes to get its nose into everyone's business.
Yeah, that
While
sounds
you
like the
prepare
academia,
for the
sadly.
debate, I will also prepare the theater for the potential aftermath. It's best to prepare for the worst outcome. Once you're done chatting, do me a favor and tell our customers that we're canceling all of our shows.
Do we really have to?
Right now, no one's in the right frame of mind to perform. I have to consider both our staff and our customers. This is the only way. Nilu, you are incredible. With your talent and youth, you had the least to lose out of all of us. And yet you were still the first to take a stand.
I've never thought about leaving your theater, Mr. Zubair. I truly love this place, and I want to keep dancing here. I also want to keep dancing with everyone else.
You're becoming more and more like her. Do your best. We'll do all that we can, and leave the rest to fate.
Her? My teacher. She was an
Her?
excellent dancer, but she's retired now.
Oh,
If we have time later, I'd be happy to tell you more about her.
interesting. Oh, I guess I found her last one.
Doesn't
And picked her
really
sub.
want to talk to him.
So, you've already developed some prejudices against me. And to think, I was just about to put forward a suggestion.
Damn.
Oh, Paimon will listen to that.
Although, I know not if you have a new
Hey,
answer
Coder?
to my previous question.
No, it's not
Now
good time, so
seems
you're not
like
gonna
an
include it
appropriate
now.
time to revisit it.
Why are you
What
doing that?
do
Stop
you
it, Coder.
think is the meaning of art?
Oh, this again.
I already told you, bud.
We probably do need to tackle this question if we want to prove the value of the arts.
Here you go. You want to snuggle? Come
How
snuggle.
to explain it? But all I know is that when my
Well, fine then,
performance
don't
makes
snuggle.
the audience happy,
Either snuggle or
I
you don't
also
snuggle. It's up
become
to
very
you.
happy.
But Jesus.
Does that count as a meaning?
You answered him so seriously. Careful, Nilu. This guy's
Sorry for
ramblings
kitchen
never
noises,
make
by the way.
any sense.
No, no. Nilu's answer far surpasses yours. And it is close to my own. The
Damn,
meaning of
bro.
art
I didn't even...
comes not from its creators, but from its audience.
I think that depends sometimes, because sometimes art
Only
doesn't
art
have
that can be
meaning.
appreciated by
And
others will impart its essence and value upon the minds of its audience.
Only art that can be... I feel like all art can be appreciated in some form. If you're coding like a game or something, coding a game, that's art. I count that as art, because you're making something for others to enjoy, for others to appreciate by that definition. There are many things that you can count as art, so it doesn't necessarily need to be appreciated by its audience. God, just ask like someone who draws. I was about to say an artist, but I guess in this case, artist could mean many different things. Yeah, just ask someone who, like, just draws. I have so many sketchbooks that will never see the light of day or see audiences, but I still count all the things I've drawn in them art. It just depends on your perspective of it.
This is something that the academia can never understand.
You seem to have many stories of your own.
I once pursued the mastery of art, much like how a researcher would chase wisdom and
Sorry
knowledge.
about
However,
the kitchen noises.
the more of a connoisseur I became,
I might take a second to fill up my water bottle,
I began
but I'll
to
do it after
question
him.
what it truly
I'll do
meant
it after
for
everybody's.
art to be understood at all.
I'll do it after
I found
everybody's
that I
talking,
could
so everyone's done talking.
even the most complex
Hi, Coda.
and
Mecca.
sophisticated
What's up,
of
little
works,
boy?
and yet somehow that provided me with little solace.
Aw.
I remained even perplexed about this conundrum until I visited this theater and watched one of Nilu's performances.
Aw.
It was that life-changing?
Wait.
Everyone here had a joyous part in the overall experience. The actors upon the stage basked in the love of their audience, while those in the house immersed themselves in the wondrous ambiance. In all honesty, from a purely critical point of view, the performances here are exceedingly average.
Hey, don't say something like that.
But what bewildered me was how, despite the performance's middling quality,
Give me a sec.
they captivated their whole audience. They captivated even me. I realized then that I had walked the wrong road. The mastery of art was never what I truly wanted. I left the so-called frontiers of artistic research and came to this theater. For this is where I can finally find what I seek. Art will no longer be a castle in the sky. Whether it be inspiring or entertaining, art must be appreciated by others to confer value. If art cannot accomplish that, then it is meaningless.
When you put
False.
it that way,
I will fight this man.
Mr.
I would
Zubair
love
and
to
I refuse
debate.
to follow the Academia's orders to
I know
change our
this
shows
is
for a
just an
similar
NPC, but I would love to debate
put
this
it
man.
simply,
Debate this
we
man
were
on that.
afraid that our shows would lose their meaning if people couldn't understand them.
I once stood in the spotlight, but I relinquished fame and acclaim for the freedom I enjoy today.
Good for you.
I care not for where my feet may take me next. But Nilu, you need to remember one thing.
Your mom.
You already
never
stand
mind.
upon the finest stage there is, and that is a rare gift that should never be taken for granted. You cannot give it up, not even to the academia.
I understand. Thank you for your words of encouragement, Mr. Kasani.
Dust the cobwebs away from the eyes of those scholars.
Seriously.
He really seemed to care a lot about the theater.
Once you get to know him, you'll realize that he's actually a big softy at heart.
Hey, Coda.
He'll even help out with furniture repair and painting the stage.
Wow. Paimon didn't think he had that in him at all.
Alright. I am going to go fill up my water bottle real quick. I will be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle. So I'm gonna mute the game and I'm gonna go to BRB screen. And I'll see you all in a little bit. I'm back. Knife cheese. Well, I'm gonna pause the music and we're gonna get back into it as well. There we go. Sorry, guys. To be fair, I wouldn't either. Oh, the game. There
What
you go.
exactly happened? Did someone come down from the academia?
Yes. He told us that we have to shut down the theater within 30 days, and that it's going to be demolished.
What the heck? That came with no warning.
They're messing with us again.
Don't tell me you'll have to listen to him.
Come on. You know the answer to that.
Yeah, it is a direct order from the academia.
There's no need to worry, though. I'm preparing for a public debate with the academia. If I win, we might be able to overturn things and change their minds.
Really? That's terrific. You have my full support, no doubt about that.
Mine too. So what was their excuse anyway? They still not a fan of the theater's programs?
Yeah, something like that.
Good thing they have the power to make rash decisions about things they don't even understand, huh?
Yeah, they need to touch more grass, not books.
Exactly. They want to look down on us? Ha! We'll look down on them first.
Bro really told them to go touch grass. Oh, I love that. I love that so much.
Don't worry, everyone here has your back. The academia's recklessness won't get them any praise.
Right. They might think that some forms of knowledge are more valuable than others, but everyone can equally appreciate art.
Agreed.
If they don't believe that, send them my way. I got them beat on this subject.
Maybe you can prepare some questions on the details of dance performance to make things
Hello.
harder for them
Hello,
at the debate.
Void. I hope you're having a lovely time zone wherever it may be.
Idea. Maybe that's something I should do.
We are currently doing
Ignore him.
Nilu's story quest, one of my
do things
favorite
your way.
characters.
No matter what, we will always support you.
Aww.
Thank you all so much. Your understanding and support make me feel a lot better.
There are always more solutions than problems. If you need help during the debate, just shout and the entire Grand Bazaar will be at your beck and call.
Gotta show them who has the people's support.
I feel like the pieces are starting to fall into place. Let's head back to the theater and organize our thoughts.
Yee.
Sounds good.
Children.
Abby, have you seen Miss Inaya?
No, Miss Nilu. Miss Inaya isn't back yet.
How you doing, Void? I hope you're doing well.
Wasn't she just passing on a message? Does she really need this much time?
Could she have started arguing with her father again?
Oh no. Traveler, Paimon, I think I've messed up big time.
Uh-oh.
What if Inaya never planned to come back?
Oh, Nilu.
What?
Please explain.
It's just a gut feeling, but knowing her, she probably feels like she's completely responsible for what happened.
Aww.
She probably thinks that all of this happened because she was staying here.
Oh, right.
I'm going to fight
As
her
soon as her father showed up, she
in a
said that
friendly
her
manner.
father was targeting her. So she's felt like that this whole time.
She has a long-standing conflict with her father. That's why she ran away from home. She doesn't think that we can win the debate, and she doesn't want to implicate us, so she thought leaving was the best thing to do.
So, even after we decided to go for the debate, she still couldn't bring herself to support it.
Mm-hmm. And then she just quietly left afterward.
She's too harsh on herself.
Exactly. She's being too pessimistic.
And she...
How will you know if you don't try? Anyway,
She didn't
first
even
things
know
first,
that
we
her
have
father
to
was
get
going
her
to do
back.
that.
But where should we start? Sumeru
This is very true. We could start at the academia. I mean, isn't that where she's
I
from?
might know. Let's start by looking outside the city.
Or that too. That also works.
Before I brought her to Zubair Theater, she was staying at a remote campsite. She got a fever from drinking unclean water, so I carried her back. If she has nowhere else to go after leaving the theater,
that's more common than you would
she
think.
might go back and strike
That's
out on her own
unfortunate.
again.
Oops.
Then let's go take a look.
Yes, let's hurry.
Let's go. Let's do this. We gotta save the theater. Also, I want to check out what things... I was in the floor for a second, but now I am not. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Give me your wares, old man. I will take your ice. It is mine now. Take all 100 of it. I will also take all 100 of your milk. Not in that way. Don't... I shouldn't have said it like that. God damn it, Panda. It's fine. I'm sure. I also love this little marketplace. It's so cute. It's such a cute little marketplace. Oh. Hey, what's up, dude? Can I... No. Join the society. I hate that.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Millionaire self-proclaimed.
Been here all day, and still, none of the forecasts have been on the money. What a bunch of amateurs.
I don't like that man. Ah, yes, I see. Just outside Sumeru City. Ignore the name of the of the pin I have saved for that. It is fine. Nothing is wrong with that pin.
Faster? Okay, faster.
It's him. Hold on. Thingisha. Where is it? There it is. Speech. Serial collector? I know. Wait, you walk on the ground. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing, but here you go. Oh, Neil's looking me cool. Hell yeah. I liked him. He's cute. To be fair, I tend to like the whatever they're called. They're cute. They're cute little fairy guys, and I love them very, very much. And I want to hook them, and I want to squish them, and I want them.
Let's take a look around first.
Okie dokie. Link?
Did you hear that?
I heard a voice.
I heard it too. Let's investigate.
It sounded like Link from Legend of Zelda.
It sounds like we're getting closer. The voice is coming from over there.
Oh.
Yes, we're almost there. Stay back!
It's Inaya! She's being attacked by wild animals!
Inaya, don't be scared! We're coming to help!
Time to attack the big kitties. That's one kitty down.
Go.
Why? What the fuck?
Let the show begin.
So why is this timed?
Windblade!
Oh, there's more.
Prepare to be blown away!
Bye-bye, kitty. Look at him go. Such a good kitty. Why is this all being timed?
Windblade. Out of the frying pan. Let's dance.
There we go. Don't mind the probably 3-degree burns that you are now getting from using elemental stuff. It's fine.
Thank you.
No problem.
There weren't so many big animals in this area before. They chased after me for a long time. Sorry.
I want the apple.
I'm causing trouble for you again.
No, you're all good, girl.
Why did you leave by yourself? You really don't think we have a chance at winning the debate?
Aww.
No. I just thought it would take too much effort. Everything happened because of me. If I'm gone, then the situation will resolve itself.
But everyone else is trying so hard.
Yeah, everyone's working together towards a happier ending. No one should be singled out for blame.
Yeah.
It's all right if it's me.
No, it's not you.
As long as the theater won't get demolished.
It will get demolished whether you're there or not.
You guys are the kindest people I've ever met. You shouldn't suffer so much because of me.
We've suffered before.
Listen to me, Inaya. Even if you were the reason that all of this happened, no one would blame you. Mr. Zubair said that you're one of us, so that means we will protect you.
I agree.
No matter what happens, we'll stand as one.
Nilu, there will always be a victim. Whether it's me or the theater.
Art bring
You
go
can't eat your
burn.
cake and have it too. You can't win a debate against the academia.
Hey, Coder.
Especially since your opponent will be my father.
My father will hear about this. Why are you so sure of this?
My father is an extremely demanding man.
Okay.
He's always wanted me to become an exceptional researcher and his academic successor.
Okay.
I
And?
tried my best to meet his expectations and did everything I could.
I've literally
But
taken
he
out
still wasn't
taken down
satisfied.
entire like
Or rather,
governments before.
he had
I think I can handle
never
your
been
father.
satisfied with me.
You will
I'm no
never be
genius.
sad. Damn it! Now I can only think of
Whenever
musicals.
he berated me, it was always as if he was asking me,
Never be satisfied.
"Why aren't you a genius?" Yeah,
It's fine.
like I'd know.
So that's why you ran away from home?
At first, I thought the father would slowly come to terms with reality. But he just wouldn't stop berating me.
Aww.
For one exam, I earned the 3rd highest score.
Good for you.
I thought that all my hard work had finally paid off. And that I could finally make father feel some modicum of joy. I even used the embroidery skills I learned at school to make a commemorative gift for him. I thought, even this daughter can make her father happy sometimes. Right?
I see. When we were embroidering your gift before, I didn't feel like you were new at it.
Yeah. Sorry for not bringing it up.
So your father is just a piece of shit of a human
These
being.
are not
Got it.
pleasant memories for me. I was tired of him yelling at me every day. All I wanted was to see him smile at me. But he was more angry than ever before once I'd given him my embroidery and told him my score. He flung my present to the side. You think you should be proud of 3rd place? Reflect on why you weren't first.
What's wrong with
I
3rd?
forgot how
That's
long
top
I'd cried
3.
for. I only remember my parents
That's
arguing.
amazing.
My mother also thought he went overboard.
Good.
They argued for such a long time. My father eventually stormed out and slammed the door behind him. I didn't get a single sentence of apology or any words of comfort.
I will fight this man.
I've completely
I will
given
fight him.
up. We're destined to never understand each other.
How horrible.
I am ready to fight this man.
I don't think
Give me
you
his
can
location.
beat him in a debate. Because he doesn't even understand what kind of place a theater is. He can never understand the relationship performers have with their audience. His life is devoid of camaraderie.
Also, this voice
or
acting.
friendship. He just wants everything to happen according to his wishes, as if the world revolves around him. What we cherish,
Damn.
our little place in this world, means nothing to him.
I will fight this man. I'm ready to fight.
Sounds like your past
I'm ready
has
to
had
throw
a
hands.
huge impact on you.
Coda's judging me for wanting to throw hands, but I will throw hands.
But when we were preparing for the debate, I heard something quite wise. Maybe it'll help you.
Oh?
Everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently superior. Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Everything checks out.
Okay.
The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
That one seems like that one's gonna...
Art must first be appreciated by others to confer value.
No, I don't think that's what she needs first. Come here, Coda. You can't sit in... No, you can't sit in front.
Miss Raykar has gone through a lot in her life, but she told
I
us
bet
that she's
the
very happy
Miss
to live at the
Raykar
theater now.
is definitely
Although
one.
she ran into misfortune, it led her down a new path in life. She sees that as a blessing. She told me that the most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Aww.
Interpret it?
I can
It's
sympathize
all
with your
sorts of art.
unhappiness at home, but after you ran away, you ended up at the theater and became one of us. Those unhappy experiences allowed you to really cherish your bonds with everyone, and also gave you the opportunity to become friends with us. Don't let your past suffering keep you from the new life that you've worked so hard to find.
Oh.
Let the past stay in the past.
You don't have to be so hard on yourself anymore.
When
This
I
is your
ran
new
away
beginning.
from home, I swore that I would leave my family conflicts behind.
Sometimes it's not that easy.
You're right. All I'm doing now is falling right back into it.
Maybe you'll disappoint him, but that doesn't matter. You have a new future waiting for
He
you.
might be blood family,
Don't let go
but
of the answer you've worked
do you
so
consider
hard to
him
find.
to be family
That's right.
in your regular
Put our
life?
heads together, there's bound
No?
to be a way.
Then
You're
he's not
right.
family.
There's nothing to be
Simple as
afraid
that.
of. I'm not trying to meet his expectations. So why should I give up because of him? I can't afford to lose anything more. We have to win. The debate will not only protect Zubair Theater, but also allow me to settle things with Father.
That's right.
That's the
Father.
spirit.
Let's go. I'll tell my father about the debate.
Hell yeah.
I know him very well. Even if he looks down on us, I know how to make him accept.
All right, let's go.
Hell yeah, girl, I believe in you. Also, why the frick were those cats so hard? I'm taking these. These are mine now. Also, is this a thing? This is definitely a thing. I want to know, what is this thing? Oh my god, it's an art. It's an art. Home. You know, it's a thing of the thing. I will come to Sparrow again at some point. Alright, let's do this, chat. Oh, I didn't get to see what that said, but that looked really cool. There was like a little rhyme or something.
Well, I'm off to meet with him. Please wait here for me.
I'm ready to fight this man.
Looking forward to your good news.
Just give me the word.
That should be everything. The only thing left to do now is to wait until the debate. I'm not sure why, but I'm getting nervous again.
Oh, I'll get nervous too. Debates are...
Your words won over Inaya. Talk like that during the debate, and you'll get an easy win.
Thanks for that, Paimon. But I still feel like it'll be an uphill battle. I need to be calmer, cooler, and more collected.
We haven't broken any rules. Lots of people are rooting for us.
Yeah. I'm acting as everyone's representative, so I'll need to act brave, even if I won't feel like it.
There's still one problem left unsolved.
Huh? What's left?
The theater's existence. Is it only for art and performance?
Huh? What a strange question.
But it's an important
Isn't
question.
a theater just a theater? Why would it need to be anything else?
Because it provides
Wait.
jobs to people.
You're not asking what the theater does, but what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think. How can I put this?
It's a business. It provides jobs to those who are looking for jobs. And it provides those with payment. If you want to argue it like that, that's one way to put it. It's a business. It's a place of work.
Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Everything checks out. Everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently superior.
Value of theater's existence.
Ah, got it.
I was about to say.
When we were trying to find a way to save the theater, we heard many stories not of the theater, but of the people whose lives have been touched by it.
Mm-hmm.
Zubair Theater is our reason for coming together. It connects us all in unique ways.
Or, I guess this too. This also works.
In other
I was
words,
arguing business-wise,
it's like
but
a
you know what?
bond.
It's fine.
A bond?
The theater provides money for Miss Raykar and her children, inspiration for Mr. Kasani,
It's a business.
and enjoyment for the people of the Great Bazaar.
I'm going to...
It also gives Inaya shelter from her family. It has brought us together after taking care of every single one of us. And its story won't end here. In the future, many more people will come to the theater and receive its blessing.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll all be there for them. Our warm, welcoming community will show them the same kindness we were shown in the past.
I will
Aside from the
fight them if
delivery
they
of
think
performances,
otherwise.
Isn't this another reason for Zubair Theater's continued existence?
Yeah, that makes sense. We definitely felt that warmth during the preparations for the event. But Paimon doesn't see how this will help in the debate.
Anaya said that her father doesn't care for interpersonal relationship. This may be his weak point.
Oh, gotcha! No matter how strong an opponent is, they'll have to go on the defensive if pressed on a weak point.
They'll have to defeat us
another
with the
prong in
power.
our attack.
With
Thank
the
you
power
so
of friendship, we cannot lose this
A
debate.
lot more relieved. Let's show him what we got.
We got this.
Sorry for the wait. I'm back.
Hi, back.
Things
I'm
went a
Panda.
lot more smoothly than I expected.
Hi,
It
Maka.
didn't take long for him to accept the debate,
Dun dun.
and it's set
Thank
for
you,
2 days
Maka.
from now. Why are you all smiling so much? Did something good happen?
You know, your mom stopped by and gave us
We
cookies.
realized that your dad might not be as scary as we had thought.
Come sit, Maka.
We just finished our prep. Rest easy. It will all turn out well.
Maka, come sit.
We have to win. No, we will win, Inaya.
Come on,
Fingers
bud. Come sit.
crossed.
Come sit, Maka. Come on. I'm ready. I'm ready to go, chat. Oh, 2 days. Oh, that's a bunch of baloney. It's a good thing we have time skip. Yes, Maka, I know. It's insane. Wait, when are we supposed to be waiting for? 2 days? 1500 to 1800. Got it. Let's see. Well, we go one day after tomorrow. 15 Pendo Way. Because I can. Nobody can stop me. Not even the power of friendship. Also, hello, Clover. I hope you're having a lovely time zone, wherever it may be. No one can stop me. Power of friendship will prevail. No, Maka, you cannot have chocolate. I will bap you. Chocolate is poisonous to you. You also cannot have gum. That is very, very bad. I will put this in my pocket.
In the blink of an eye, it's already debate time.
Wow. It's
We did a lot
insane.
of preparations with Nilu. Hopefully they were helpful.
Been lurking for no spoilers. Yeah, it's all good. If you don't want spoilers, then that's alright. I understand. Oh, I need to go down. Oh, I'm dumb. Whee! Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. I'm going down here, I think. Go to the theater and be witness to the debate. Okay, let's do this. Let's see how good this debate is. You got this, Nilu. I believe in you.
Hello and welcome, everyone. I am Safwan, a scholar from the academia, and I will
Safwan.
serve as this debate's adjudicator.
Adjudicator? I don't even know what the fuck that
I
means.
swear to judge both parties with the utmost wisdom and impartiality. I will neither interfere with the proceedings nor demonstrate bias.
Good.
I ask for both parties to stand. May the Dendro Archon also serve as a witness to this duel of wits.
I would love if Nihida just came and walked into the crowd.
Since you so desperately demand an explanation, I will expound on the Academia's stance. You may have misunderstood us from the outset and believe that the Academia is prejudiced against you. However, the truth is that the Academia wishes for every resident of Sumeru to be afforded opportunities to grow and cultivate their wisdom. Therefore, the works they consume should also possess enlightening qualities and intellectual value.
Well, it isn't letting people decide what is wisdom and what
We have
isn't
failed to identify these
also
qualities in the shows performed at
their own
Zubair
way?
Theater. In other words, instead of
I will fight
struggling
people.
against the Academia in pointless
Art
confrontations,
means different thing to
if you had
everybody.
spent your time reflecting on improving the quality of your shows and enlightening your audience,
I'm
Zubair
sorry that
Theater
it's
would
not
be
that we're
today
not teaching
facing
math.
such a tragic fate.
Aggressive from the get-go. He's really putting on the pressure.
I'm ready to fight this man.
Can Nilu stand her ground?
Of course she can. It's Nilu.
Now, Nilu.
Got this, Nilu.
First, carefully analyze what he said.
That's the thing.
He said that we were shut down not because the academia looks down on the arts, but rather because our shows aren't up to their standards.
Yeah, their standards.
The theater carries everyone's feelings and serves as the bond that connects us all.
Wait, who is the one that said...
Art must first be appreciated by others to confer
No.
value.
Mr. Zubair has been
No.
meticulously managed.
There was someone...
The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Crowd's opinion.
Everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently superior.
This one. I think that's it.
In your eyes, our shows can't meet the academia's expectations.
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be the audience who decides if a show is intellectual or enlightening? Why is someone from the academia judging that? Also, I believe that there is no such thing as a wiser or more enlightening performance. Art doesn't discriminate, and it appeals to all. Everyone has the right to appreciate art.
Appreciation is but a primitive form of satisfaction. Guidance and enlightenment are necessary if we are to induce growth in the performers as well as the audience. This stance holds performers to a higher standard and encourages the development of the arts. If all performances are simple-minded, require little effort to comprehend, and lack
a performance
any
is
impetus
never
for the betterment of
simple-minded.
society, then the people will not be able to develop a greater level of artistic understanding. Nurturing the populace's understanding requires a long and
No
arduous
form of performance
process.
is ever
And guiding this process
little.
is the academia's true goal.
He changed the topic without batting an eye. Good thing I'm prepared.
Maka is now watching over chat.
If I remember correctly, what I should say here is...
Alright, Elu.
Art must first be appreciated by others to confer.
The theater carries everyone's feelings and serves as the bond that can...
Enlighten. I'm trying to think.
Inaya really wants to win.
What would be... I can't remember.
The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Everything...
Trying to think what would be good.
Everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently superior.
I think that... No. I can't remember. Fuck.
No.
Okay, not that one. But then my other one is like this one.
No.
And apparently not. Never mind. I'm done. I'm going through them all.
No.
No.
Someone
The
at
one
our
I
theater
originally
has
thought that
tried
was
that
it.
before. He was a famed artist, but he recognized that very few people could connect with his works. I agree that art should be enlightening, but we can't pursue that goal by creating complicated works.
Mm-hmm.
If a work can't tap into an audience's personal experiences or feelings, then its contents may as well be a castle in the sky. What's the point of performing a show that its audience can't even follow? That would only be forcing people to watch something they don't like.
Exactly.
You can only reach that conclusion from a place of ignorance.
Not necessarily.
In that case, before passing judgment, you should first become a better dancer than me.
You tell them, Nilu.
Hell yeah.
Looks like he's backed himself into a corner.
As the party holding the burden of proof, Sharif has failed to provide sufficient support for his judgment of the quality of Zubair Theater's programs. Likewise, the definition that Nilu put forth is but her personal opinion. Neither party is the victor for this particular point of contention. Additionally, I must request that both parties exercise greater control on their emotions.
Keep it up, Nilu! You're doing great!
In that case, I shall speak of more concrete matters. The essence of this issue is that you have violated the law. So you must now pay the price for your transgression.
What law did we violate?
This course of action is also completely
what law was
procedurally
violated?
sound. We have
Tell
already
me.
contacted
Tell me,
Zubair
good
Theater
sir.
multiple
What law
times
has been
regarding the
violated?
theater's repertoire. However, you have consciously ignored our warnings, or perhaps your compliance was purely superficial. Regardless, that failure has indirectly led to the present day's proceedings.
What laws were broken?
That is indeed so, according to the laws decreed by the Academia.
What law was broken?
He started talking about procedural stuff, so I need to focus on... Mr. Zubair has been meticulously
Yes, that one.
Mr. Zubair has already provided signed copies of all documentation related to our operations. Everything is perfectly filled out and valid. Although the theater's performances don't align with the Academia's requests, the law doesn't say that Zubair Theater can be demolished only because of that reason. Demolition notices need to be provided in writing and made available to the public. Otherwise, the theater can continue to operate as long as its license is valid.
Boom.
Failing to follow these rules makes your stance procedurally unsound.
Yeah! That's right!
Maka is
There are
falling
different
asleep
ways
standing.
to apply the rules. There is precedent for this. So long as this matter is discussed within the Academia, this course of
Well,
action
is it?
will come to pass.
Is it discussed?
Looking at the past 27 cases of similar
Is it
nature,
discussed?
90% of them support Sharif's claim and position. However, the demolition process in those cases was only started after discussion at the Academia. In other words, premature notice of demolition is indeed a rash act.
That's more than enough. We've proven that the order is unreasonable as it currently stands.
Cease your futile resistance.
I thought we were controlling our emotions.
Definitely won this point, right?
She still can't let down her guard.
You're right. Stay focused, Nilu.
Come on, Neely,
Even
you
if
got this,
permission
girl.
for demolition has yet to be obtained,
You show
it
this
is a
guy's
fact
who's
that
boss.
Your performances violated the
Which
Academia's
obviously is
policies
academia,
on
but, like,
numerous
who cares?
occasions. Based on that fact, we can permanently revoke your
Where's
right
your
to
piece of
perform
paper
in
then? Show
Sumeru.
me the piece of paper that says you can demo it. You can...
Under the current system, it is indeed possible to immediately revoke Zubair Theater's performing rights.
That's a thing?
That's his backup plan.
Rather than protecting Zubair Theater, I surmise that your true intention is to maintain your hold over your audience and their patronage as your source of income.
Yeah, that's what we were doing.
Without them, Zubair Theater is nothing more than an empty building. And without its performances, the theater has nothing else of value.
What you said isn't true at all.
Keep it cool, Nilu.
He's intentionally provoking you.
Right. I need to keep calm, but he...
Yes, yes, we know.
Just a little more.
Come on.
Zubair Theater isn't just a performance venue to us.
It's literally a home. Value of theater's existence.
The theater carries everyone's feelings and serves as the bond that connects us all.
I feel like that's the one. Yeah, that is definitely it. Hold on. Yeah, there we go.
Zubair Theater isn't simply a performance venue to us. It means more than that.
Yeah,
It's been our
Mac has
home for a
got
long
Mac has
time.
got her back.
Miss Raykar can't go on adventures anymore, but she has found a stable career and a
No,
new
Mac,
life at the
you can't
theater.
sit in front of the screen.
Her son, Soren, has already passed his theater exam,
Come on.
and he'll soon be our
Come on.
newest member.
No, come here.
Mr. Kasani found a new way to look at
Come
art.
here.
He decided to stay at the theater to
Come here,
watch us
Marco.
grow.
Come here.
Mr. Farhad and Mr. Husham
Hiya.
visit even when there isn't a show going on, and they always tell us lots of entertaining stories.
Hell yeah.
Even Inaya wants to stay with us, and she's starting to look forward to a new future.
Hell yeah.
Zubair Theater exists for them, for every single one of us.
Perhaps Zubair Theater has provided you with a multitude of positive emotions and experiences. However, you have misconstrued something, young miss. The interpersonal relationships you speak of were established upon normal theater operations. Sheikh Zubair operates the theater for his livelihood. His employees work for their wages, and the audience comes to enjoy performances. Relationships are merely a byproduct in this exchange of interests.
Oh,
They may be pleasant and
relationships.
captivating, but they can only ever be secondary. When scholars collaborate to solve
Oh,
difficult
relationships,
problems,
you
we freely
say.
share our knowledge and resources with one another as if we were all kin.
That's not what your daughter said.
However,
You
this
never shared anything with
collaboration
your daughter.
ends after the results
And
of
if
our
she was
work
a
are
scholar like you
published.
wanted her to be, wouldn't
The
you share
reason is simple.
resources with her?
We are scholars, and there are new projects that await our attention.
Then why focus
Really
on this
doesn't
part?
think much of relationships. Paimon also thinks he did a lot of prep. He's been solid as a rock.
I'm ready to slap this man in
Sharif's
the face.
argument is currently the more persuasive
If he
of the
goes
two
missing,
for
it's not
this
my
point of
fault.
contention.
In the video game. If he goes
The
missing in the video
continuance
game.
of the interpersonal relationships Nilu spoke of remains hypothetical before the theater's demolition, whereas the situation that Sharif described has been well documented at the Academia.
Is the floor glitched?
The Academia has made
There's no floor,
significant
it's just
academic
wall.
contributions, in no small part due to its researchers' efficiency and ability to compartmentalize.
I don't think there's a floor there.
What should we do? Things are going in the opposite direction.
Nilu might be setting him up.
Setup? So Nilu's got him?
Paimon, shut your mouth. Pay attention.
He said what he said.
Yes.
The next argument could decide this debate. But is this really the best thing to do? It might be too cruel to Inaya.
I knew it. I knew that she was setting him up for that. Good girl, Nilu. I'm so proud of you.
She already agreed to this. She wants to win, no matter what. Me too. Mr. Sharif believes that interpersonal relationships are a byproduct of working towards a goal. Once that goal is achieved or abandoned, those relationships would have no more reason to continue. Then, if someone has failed to live up to his expectations...
Oh?
If someone has failed to live up to your expectations and ran away from home, then she shouldn't be your daughter anymore. Right?
Inaya...
Aww.
Sorry, Nilu. As expected, I should be the one to say it. You don't need to shoulder this responsibility for me.
Good for you, girl. I'm proud of you.
If in your eyes, the purpose of my existence is to become your academic successor, then that goal has ended in complete failure. By your logic, that means there is no more reason to sustain our relationship as father and daughter.
Good for her.
Members of the audience who do not belong to either debate party, please speak with caution.
Let her speak. What she does not say, Nilu will.
No matter how many disagreements we've had, the truth is that you are still my father. You're so immersed in your own world that you can't understand why we come together for the sake of relationships.
Yeah, don't look down on us.
You can watch a dance anywhere, but there's only one Zubair Theater.
I'm almost starting to feel sorry for this guy, what with the idiotic things he said.
Order! Order! Members of the audience
Ew,
do not
shit.
interrupt debate proceedings.
I confess
Really call him
that this is
out.
the final argument we had prepared. Disown me, and you will win the debate. But before that, Father, I have some final words to
Father.
say. I've been doing some soul searching. Not about whether I should have run away from home, but whether there was any point to my personal rebellion against you.
Aww. Nilu.
I kept trying to
Not
earn
Nilu.
your approval.
Naya.
But I only disappointed you over and over. The truth is, I ran away from home as a means to vent my recurring frustrations.
Oh.
That is to say, I was exerting pressure on you and hoping you'd give up on your lofty expectations. But by doing
I love that there's no floor, by the way, still.
wasn't I just doing the
On the
same
upper
thing
half?
as you?
Shit. Girl really just called her father out.
I won't force my expectations upon you anymore.
Oh yeah, there is no floor.
At Zubair Theater, I have found
Oh no,
the
wait,
life
it's the
I've always
headboard. Never mind,
wanted.
I'm dumb.
I will move on from my family troubles and strive towards my new goal. But if you dare to harm this place, then I will stand with my friends here and fight
Chill, look at
against
him.
you.
This is not the time to space out, Sharif. The debate is still underway.
You already
Bro,
consider
I
them to
might-
be your friends.
Bro, I might not be... Bro, I might not supposed to be... like... biased or anything, but I'm completely fucking biased. And you're fucking blowing it, guy. Come on.
You should be asking us that question.
Of course we are! Miss Inaya is a really good friend.
Aww.
It was a bit of a process, but we won her over.
Make no mistake. All those who come to Zubair Theater become one of us. We will always be with her.
Such puerile simplicity. However, it is surprisingly a relief.
What?
Wait, what are you... never mind.
I guess we win the debate.
They left? Does that mean we've won?
Did we win? What's happening?
We won?
Nilu, you're amazing!
Fantastic job. And Naya was also brilliant.
I relaxed for a moment and I feel a little faint.
Well, sit down then, Nilu.
It looks like he still has a place for her in his heart.
Aww.
Terrific work, Nilu and Anaya. They likely won't cause any more trouble for us.
Hell yeah.
Didn't know you could get so fierce. I have a lot of newfound respect for you two.
This really took a lot out of me, though. I don't ever want to do this again.
Aww.
Both Miss Nilu and Miss Inaya were so cool!
Oh, that reminds me of the idea that I had of being icy doing something a bit similar, but not really. It wasn't of this topic in particular. Hi, Paimon. What's up? Which I need to prepare myself for. I haven't prepared at all.
Oh, it's you.
I also need to do a couple things before it. Feeling any calmer?
Yes, I feel a lot better. The more I think back on everything, the more surreal it all feels. I don't think I could repeat what I did a second time.
All of our preparations paid off.
Yes, and it's all thanks to you.
Now that I've heard everyone's stories, I want to hear yours.
I see. You mean how fate brought me to the theater, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll have to tell you about my teacher who Mr. Zubair had mentioned.
Do we get cutscene?
Mr. Zubair opened his theater when I was still a child. There was a beautiful dancer, and from the moment I saw her, I couldn't look away.
Aww.
I thought to myself, the gods must have blessed her with such talent. But later on, she would actually smile down at me and say, just the opposite, in fact.
The opposite?
Yeah. She said, dance is an art born from toil. It isn't a gift from the gods, but a creation by our own hands.
Aww.
It is a beautiful thing born from our life experiences. Whenever there is joy or something to be celebrated, people will dance. In other words, any place where people can effortlessly begin a dance will for sure be filled with the blessings of everyone's happiness. She wasn't looking for flowers and applause. All she wanted was to see her audience smile.
What art? So that is what art means to people.
Right. The same as what Mr. Kasani believes.
Mm-hmm.
I was completely moved by what she had said, so I started taking dance lessons from her.
Aww.
And later on, I began to dance here in her stead. Before she retired, she told me, for as long as you live, never forget what dance means to others. This is why Mr. Zubair and I never intended to listen to the academia. Even though it ended up causing everyone a whole lot of trouble, thankfully, everything worked out in the end.
I see. Looks like you won't have to worry anymore.
Although, I do have a small regret.
Inaya?
Yeah. Even though she has already decided to stop fighting with her father, they never managed to have a real conversation with each other.
I wouldn't be surprised if she
left,
cuts all contact with him, if I'm completely honest.
He probably has a lot of things he wants to say, but will now perhaps never get a chance to.
That might be for the best.
Yeah, but I still hope that things can change. It never hurts to have hope.
Nope, never.
You and Paimon are more than welcome to keep attention.
I also like that Paimon isn't with me anymore. Hee hee hee.
Who knows? Next time, you might see Inaya on the stage.
Hell yeah.
Let's get her to come back often. Who knows? Maybe things will work out for her.
I want things. I can duel you? Bro. Let me buy shit. Oh, you just sell me this shit. No, fuck that. Bye. Do you sell me stuff? I can't remember if you sell me stuff. You do not. Okay, that's fine. I also love Nilu. Nilu is such an interesting character. I love her greatly. Okay, so 2000 and 2200. In 2 days. Okay. So we'll go this way, and then we gotta time skip again, because I go brr. Sprinkle brr. This is good beat, and I don't know why. Let's see. So we need 20. I want to get it exact. There we go. Perfect. Is she gonna perform for us? Hell yes. And Anaya. Oh, hell yeah.
Everyone, I'd like to introduce you to our newest member, Hinaya.
Hello, everyone.
Aww.
She'll be dancing for us from now on, so please give her your support.
Of course, all the support goes to her.
Inaya's taken her place on the stage! Oh, Paimon wonders how she'll look when she starts dancing.
Oh, I'm so excited.
When you stop and think about it, happy endings like this sure aren't easy to come by.
No, they're actually really not. A lot of things come together to make it happen.
Nilou's efforts, everyone's wisdom, Inaya's determination.
And Sharif's mercy.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
I think he intentionally gave us a chance. He didn't agree to the debate. He didn't have to agree to the debate. I think the debate is the more...
You do have a point there.
is more of like direct, like, hey, he didn't have to agree to the debate.
Going overboard, but he really could have banned Nilou and the others from dancing. If he really wanted to be ruthless, he could have done some real damage.
Hi,
even
Coder, what's
without
up?
winning the debate.
What's up, buddy?
Oh well, it's not like we can understand how people like
The guy in the
him think.
background is just like, oh,
Focus on
wow.
watching the performance.
Agreed.
Wait, look who the cat dragged in.
Well, would you know it?
Inaya's father?
Let's go greet him. Let's go tell him hi.
Oh, it's you two.
Hi.
I don't
Welcome.
have much to do today, so I just came to look around this place.
Huh.
Are you looking for Inaya?
No, I am simply here to watch a performance. There is no need to trouble her.
He just said he's not busy. Shouldn't you be busy?
Well, I was for a time. My loss at the debate caused quite the loss of face for the academia, so there was a period of unrest. I used this opportunity to suggest that my superiors temporarily suspend me from duty. Otherwise, the rumors would probably persist for even longer.
Suspended from duty?
No, that's fair.
Yes, I am temporarily unemployed.
Oh,
However, I now have an abundance of time, so I can afford to come here and watch a
Hi,
show.
Shelby. Hi, Beanie
I
Boo.
admit that I do not understand the magic that this theater possesses, but my curiosity has been piqued. I still cannot forget that young lady's perseverance.
Oh, never mind.
Inaya would almost certainly mature in the presence of such a person.
So, would you two not fight on my desk, please? So you're still concerned about your daughter. So you're
There
still
are no
concerned about
parents
your
who do
daughter.
not worry about their children. I suppose she managed to hit a weak spot of mine. Never mind. I do not have the right to say that.
Yes, hi,
You're
Coder.
already
What's
here,
up?
so you might as well go see her.
What's up? What's up, Mr. Coders?
No, that is not necessary. I will take my leave after the show concludes.
Okay, I feel like most people have left.
Do not tell her that I was here.
Okay.
Come on, who knows if you'll get a chance like this again.
Oh, Nilu.
You said you were going to make
Okay,
peace with
you
your
two
past.
can't fight.
Show
Go
your
on.
father how much
Ah.
you've grown.
Aww.
Don't be nervous. Everyone at Zubair Theater has your back.
Exactly. You can always come back and see us. We're all behind you.
Hey, let's go somewhere else. We should give them some space.
You sure they'll be okay?
I don't know. But I think we should have faith in them.
Yes, Inaya. I have something for you. I'm still learning. It's hardly a masterpiece, but it's yours, if you'll take it.
These are rare happy endings. God damn, bro.
You don't have to take it. It's fine. Never mind.
He's trying.
Let's have a heart-to-heart. Father.
Aww.
Like father, like daughter. They're both so awkward with their feelings.
Well, she was taught by him to never express it
Probably
because...
would have snuck away as well if I didn't drag her back.
Because why would she?
Do you think they'll be able to reconcile?
I'm not
Relationships are just for
A complete
pure
reconciliation may also not be the best thing for them
pure
right now.
way to gain more
All
scholarship.
those years of arguments and
shit, I don't know.
misunderstandings can't be settled overnight. It might be best if they continue to keep
Able to
some
gain
distance
more
for now.
knowledge.
But no matter where their hearts and bodies may be, they will always be family. All I wish for them is to be able to one day tap into the warmth of that bond. Oh, by the way, everyone's really thankful to you for helping out with the debate.
Oh, hell yeah. No problem, it's so much fun. I like debates. Debates are so much fun. Yo.
Isn't this Zubair Theater?
Do I have a miniature of it now?
This is amazing! It's so detailed and polished!
We've also never made anything this complicated before. Mr. Zubair and Mr. Kasani took charge of the design.
Oh, hell yeah.
Inaya and I made all the little pieces with the help of others.
Oh,
Miss
hell
Rikar
yeah.
and Miss Nadia made and assembled the centerpiece. As adventurers, you two will doubtlessly travel to many more lands and see many more things. That's why
Yeah,
we
I know.
hope
I
that
just
your
hit my
time
water
at
bottle by
Zubair
accident.
Theater
Sorry for
will
scaring you.
become a fond memory of your journey. You two are welcome
Aw.
back anytime.
Hell
We'll
yeah.
come back and watch you dance whenever we get the chance.
Thank you for being so considerate. According to custom, I should drop the formalities and just accept it, right?
You're welcome. And there's no need to be so polite. You learned fast. Come on, take it. This is the story of you and me. It's a tale that I'll never, ever forget.
Oh, I want to hug Milo. Aww. Aww. And it's a miniature? Okay, I know exactly where that's going once I'm done stream. Oh. That, like, actually warms my heart. That makes me so... Aw. Makes me so happy. I feel like there's something I'm missing. Am I missing something? Probably. Oh, there's no toy shop. Oh. I mean, that's interesting. Hi. Hi, Mako, what's up? You got a couple minutes left, you'll be fine. What do we do now, chat? I feel like there's not enough time to start a new story. do we want to go do some little bit of maybe some more festival stuff? Oh, he gave me a thing. Yo. I need to talk to NPCs more. Oh, he gave me flowers. Ill. I need to talk to, like, certain people more. Or, like, more NPCs and whatnot. Nice to meet you again. Cool, I gained nothing from that conversation. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's go do some of the more Windbloom Festival events. I am gonna buy some shit because I can and nobody can stop me. I'm gonna buy the crown. Because I can, first of all. What the fuck? Don't do that! No, wait, your neck is... Maka! How did you get... Maka got his neck stuck in a handle of one of the... Stuck in a handle in a bag that I have in a little shelf right beside my desk. How he did it, I don't know. It was leaning up against a wall, but he somehow managed to get his head stuck in it. But yeah, I am totally gonna go play some of the more songs, and you guys get to cringe how bad I am. I don't... I think I'm getting better at them. Somewhat. It feels like I'm getting better. Because I definitely wasn't as good as I used to be. Or I'm definitely... Well, not that what I used to be. I've definitely gained a bit more skill when it comes to that for some reason. I just get really sucked into it, though. That's my problem. Alright, let's see. Let's do this. I don't think I'll be able to do anything... No, I've done all the easy ones. Never mind. Looks like it's hard. It is. Alright, let's do this, chat. Okay, I'm sorry if I go silent. Oh, God. Ah, God. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm like... Oh, whoops. Okay, hold on. I need to recalibrate. Something's not right. Something ain't right with my controller. Or with my keyboard. Also, why do we get less for Pro, by the way? I feel like something's not right. Hold on. If on, will be improved. Okay. If switched off, the issue... Okay. Alright, yada yada yada. Maybe if I go with the... I like the one with the liar better. Note guides? Okay, thank you. Continuous playing effect. Okay, no. Spread mode. Shelby! Shelby just sort of casually walked up, stepped on my keyboard, and almost completely biffed it off my desk. Thank you, Shelby. Okay, this should be a bit better. I just don't move my fingers fast enough. I don't move my fingers. I don't move my fingers fast enough. What is happening? Oh, it's... Okay. Maybe we don't do this. Maybe we don't do this one. But I completed all the other ones. Do it. Maybe what I do is I pull and then we end it there. How about that? I'm not up for... I will practice on my own time. Because I'm not up for that. But we are going to pull at least once. Why? Because I would like to. Alright. Alright, chat. Let's see. What do we have? How many do we got? So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Roughly 50 pity. So we have 52 pity as of late. Or currently. Alright. Let us pull. Oh. I think next stream, either I'm going to do something else, or I will... or we will do a random chasm thing. Let's see, chat. Okay, it's not gold. That's fine. It's fine. So we're at roughly 60 pity. Let's... Hi, Shelby. So we have Bennett. We got Bennett. Got a constellation for Bennett. Shelby, no. Yes, I know. It's terrible. How dare I? We got another constellation for Bennett. So we got 2 pennants out of that. I mean, that's not bad. Could it have been better? Probably, but I have enough for one more pull. I'm gonna do one more pull because why not? Let's see. Yeah, no, that's what I thought. Yeah. That's about as much as I expected. But that's alright, we got 2 more constellations for Bennett. Will I ever use them? Probably not. Let's be honest, I'm... me. But yeah, now we have...
Benny's Adventure
now we have a C5 Bennett. I know nothing about him, but I guess it's cool. But yes, I think I'm going to end it there. Let's see. Transition. Alright, let's see. Is there anyone we could raid? You know what? I'll send you guys to Sayu, the voice for Sino, our very, very beloved he is currently playing Genshin as well. Yeah. That's pretty much all I have to say. With that, I hope you all are having I hope you all have a lovely rest of your time zone, and I will see you all in the next stream.